Should be live right now. Let me get my audio right. Test, test, test. I don't think I got it yet. Money. It's money. There we go. I should be live, man. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Let's get this audio down on this game. But yeah, we doing the watch party, man. We got the watch party going for Grambling and Hampton. It's going up right now. Go ahead, test it out. It should be good. Oh man, they are moving the rock right now. All right, all right. We should be good now. All right. We should be good now. All right, man. What's the deal, man? It's your boy Kelly Flicks. We got this Grambling watch party set up. We got a couple watch parties today. It's the first one. Don't mind technical difficulties. Don't worry about nothing. We back in here. 0-0, man. Grambling's moving the rock right now. Miles Crawley came out as a starter, and the boy looked good. He looked good. He might turn that volume down. He might be right now. It's looking like he's like 5 for 6 passing. Miles Crawley's driving him. Let me see, man. Check the chat out. Yeah. What's the deal, Doc? Watching this Grambling game, they look good. So Hampton came out. They starting quarterback wasn't even Malcolm Mays. It was another guy. So all that talk I heard about Malcolm Mays, you know what I mean? 15 touchdowns, 15 interceptions last year. You're not starting this year. That's it. But Grambling looks good right now. They in the red zone. And right now they on Hampton's 15. 15. Rod, I'm not showing the game. I'm not going to actually show the game. I'm going to show the ticker. We'll talk about the game, man. We'll watch it as a family. This game's on NFL Network Live, man. If you're trying to pirate it, man, I think Stream East might have it. Stream East might have something for you. I like Miles Crawley right now, though. He looks good. Like I said, I think might be 5 for 7 right now. He's moved them all the way down the field. We're looking at like a 60-yard drive. Floyd Chalk, first down. Oof, that's tough. Floyd Chalk just ran like a outside zone. They pulled 2 guys? Hey, man, there's a lot of talk about this Grambling State O-line and what they're going to do. This Grambling State O-line looks pretty good. And they're moving with a very fast tempo. It's a very physical game, to say the least. Super physical. In this game, though, I had Grambling winning it, though. I had Grambling taking this one. I think Grambling might end up getting to a lead on these guys, and Hampton's offense isn't good. That's really the point. Hampton's offense isn't that good. They have a lot to prove this year. They got some playmakers. You got Ramon Copeland out there. You got a couple other receivers I do like I think he's a sophomore now. Kamari, I think his name's Kamari out there, receiver. He's pretty good too. You look at their running backs, they got a couple good running backs, but to me it's about that quarterback position, man. And if Malcolm Mays couldn't get it done, this next guy gonna have to get it done if you're looking like you're trying to beat Grambling, because Grambling returns a lot. Defensively, I like them defensively. You're talking about Lewis Matthews, you're talking about Sundiata Anderson out there. Still got Quincy Mitchell back there. They add a lot to the DB spot this past transfer portal. So, I think Graham might really come with it. I don't know what y'all think, man. I got score predictions. Score predictions. I just went to a quick timeout. Grambling got it on the 10-yard line right now, though. They doing it. A couple other good games on today, too. Delaware State and Bowie State, man. That game, that was a wobbler, yo. Delaware State was losing 15-3 at halftime. Losing 15-3 at halftime. I don't know, man. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for Delaware State to pull it together this year, man, especially first-year head coach Lee Hull. Let's see what he could do. C.J. Henry wasn't starting. There was another quarterback that had Angelos. Angelos is now starting. Dude's like a graduate, senior. So, I don't know what Delaware State has going on over there right now. The only consistent piece was Marquise Gillis. He was doing his thing, but being down 15-3 to a Division II school at halftime, unacceptable. Especially the home opener, man, that's embarrassing. That's very embarrassing. They could try to blame, the previous regime, but the team you put out there should be handling this D2 team. But whatever, though, man. We watching this Grambling-Hampton game. What other notes I got? I know my boy G. Huggins is down at this game right now, checking it out. I know G Huggins is down there, man. He down there scouting it out, doing his thing. That's dope. It's good to see that a game like this is getting those type of looks. This is the first, it's inaugural series. This is the Brick City Classic. Hugh Jackson on the sideline, man. They gotta punch this in, man. Let's see what Graham could do, man. They down here at the 9-yard line on Hampton's 9-yard line. What's up? Why is the ticker in front of the scoreboard? Fade ball. Nothing. Oof. They tried to throw a fade ball up to Lyndon Rash. Locks, man. DB had a hand on him the whole way through. That was tough, yo. I'm not mad at it, but I don't think Lyndon Rash is that guy, though. I'm not sure if we should be throwing fade balls up to the 5'9" receiver. I mean, it's early in the season, and you're trying to figure out what you got. 3rd and goal, though. We're gonna see who Grambling's go-to guy is right here. Man, how many points do y'all think Grambling gonna score this game? That's a real question. How many points could we see Grambling putting up? This is the first drive, man. They down here on the 9-yard line. Timeout, Graham. Okay. Man, they making this longer than it has to be, man. But Graham they got nice speed right now, nice tempo. You could tell Lee Ho has a new look on this offense. You could tell it's kind of like a Lee Ho touch. This is a little bit different than last year. We're seeing a super spread approach, right? I think last year we saw some variations of spread, but then we also saw some like power run type formation. They were even going under center. I haven't seen Miles Crawley go under center this whole first drive, so I don't think that's something that Lee Ho wants to do. I think what we're going to start seeing now is Grambling keeping it open. Like the first play of the game for Grambling was a 5-wide set. I think this is now a much more open team. And when you got running backs that are as agile as Floyd Chalk and Lamborghini Williams back there, and even Fielder, that guy's also, he's on the bigger side, but he's still agile though. You know what I mean? He's still could be considered on the speed side. He has great acceleration. When you got running backs like that, you can really use them in these 5-wide sets. And you could take advantage of a lot of different defenses because you're forcing a lot of people to cover. I saw Hampton come out with a couple of man coverages, which was kind of cool to see. But I'm seeing now that their defensive backs at the corner position are pretty big. They got some big guys. I'm interested to see they too deep. I know my boy Kobe is at the game right now. I'm going to hit him up and see if I can get that too deep from him. I know he's covering the game. If I get that too deep, though, we in there, y'all. I ain't going to front. We in there. This is the Brick City Classic, though, man. Grambling and Hampton. Decent game. Like I said before, Malcolm Mays is not starting for Hampton. They have a new quarterback. Malcolm Mays is not the guy. All right, let me check. Let me hop on Twitter real quick. I gotta make sure nothing crazy going on. It's taking a minute. I know Central State is also playing right now. Central State and Mississippi Valley is also playing. So we'll check in on all those games. Don't worry about nothing. I think Valley's gonna win that game by a lot. I meant to say Valley. I think Valley's going on by a lot. I try to turn on HBO Go, but HBO Go is acting funny. 3rd and goal for Grambling. Let's see what's going to happen. Can the G-Man put it in there? We got 11 personnel, 2x2. Look like a pass set right now. You got time. Easy dump to the out. 84. That's a touchdown. Yeah. Number 84 is tight end, dog. Easy touchdown. 5 and out, man. Got right around the edge. Stretched out for the touchdown. Dunked it in there. And they going for 2. Look like Hugh Jackson saying two. They going for two right now. Oh, that was nice though. Miles Crawley looked off the safety, looked right, dug left. Nice and easy dunk pass, man. Easy 5-yard out on the 9-yard line. He just stretches over the linebacker. Oh, it's not a linebacker. That's a DB. DB try to go for his legs, man. That's why you got to bring your feet sometimes, bro. You try to ankle bite him. Went right over him, man. Shout out to Graham. Graham got their first touchdown of the year on the first drive. And that drive looked really good. Yes, it did. That drive looked really good. We got any score predictions in the chat, man? That's what I want to see. Let's bring this out. Let's bring this like. Yeah, I could do that up here. Oh, shit, no. There we go. Look at chat right there. Yeah, man. Right now, we got Grambling up 6-0. Let's reload this score right here. This ain't updating. It's 6-0. Now, Hampton's reviewing the touchdown. Okay, I see. That's why they ain't put it up. Hampton's reviewing it. Okay. This has been a 12-play, 75-yard drive. 3 minutes. Oh, man. Update that. Yeah. Look like they upheld it, man. That's 6-0. They're gonna uphold it. And now Grambling's gonna come out here and go for 2. Okay. My boy Coach Hugh got some cojones. I don't know why he don't kick the field goal here though. I definitely will kick a field goal. Why do this? Out of the bunch set, throws it. He got it. That's a touchdown. Wow, what a catch by Lyndon Rash. Back of the end zone. He runs a deep post, thick post, more like a Texas angle out of the number 2 position, man. And, man, did he get up. Miles Crawley throws it to the back, right? He throws it to, like, maybe the field goal post. Lyndon Rash goes up, snatches it. Oh, my God. 8-0 Grambling right now. 8-0 Grambling. I got to tell y'all, 8-0 Grambling. What a drive by Miles Crawley. What a drive, man. This is why he was invited to the Manning Passing Academy. I mean, not to be hopping on the bandwagon too early, but you see why. He's showing us a glimpse right now. He led them all the way down the field, man. 12 plays, 75 yards. 8-0 Grambling. Wow. I liked it. From that drive, was a couple takeaways from that drive. A lot of short passes. But I will say that Miles Crawley's big arm just allows him to get the ball everywhere. He can take it all across the pitch. You know what I mean? Of the short passes, well, I said it was a couple big passes, right? He was throwing into zones. I don't know. I got to take another look at it. I want to take another look at that drive before I really get something into it. I like what Grambling's doing, though. I really want to see that drive again because even the run plays, I liked them. I feel like they were on time. I feel like the play calling just felt right. It was a great rhythm to it. It was a great sequence of play calls by Coach Lee Ho for sure. I know this is the year that Coach Hugh Jackson, is relinquishing his play calling duties to Lee Ho now. I think last year he was still running some of his plays. I think this year is completely Lee Ho's offense. And that was a great first drive. We're going to see how Hampton responds, man. I wish I had like some live stats. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff without live stats and things. It's an NFL Network game. They had some issues with the clock early in the game. I think now they kind of got a hold of it. Another commercial. This game, man, got plenty of commercials in it. This is the first game being played at this soccer stadium, too. This is DC United Stadium. This is the first game being played here, so it's a couple of hiccups in the game. To be expected, though, right? That's to be expected. Let's go around and see these other scores, man. Give y'all some other scores while we in here. All right, so we got Elizabeth City is losing to Cottabaugh 17-31 right now. All right. What else let me just go through my boy all HBCU football, man. If you follow HBCU football, HBCU F ball on Twitter, you need to. Okay, so Johnson C. Smith is up big on West Virginia Wesleyan right now, 42-6. That's a nice one. Okay, Virginia State is leading Norfolk State 20-17 in the second quarter. What a pass. All right, any other updates, any other games we got? I think just the Bowie State game, right? Wait, this is under review? Hold on. So they're reviewing this 2-point conversion. That was definitely a flag. His foot hit first. He taps his foot. What? No way. Yo, they must have brought some swag officials up in here on me. They must have brought some swag officials to DC. Now they're going to go for 2 again. See, now, why don't you kick a field goal right here? What's the odds of you getting a 2-point conversion back-to-back, Coach Hugh Jackson? I don't like this at all, yo. I don't. And now he gets tackled. Now, yeah, that was dumb, yo. Why? Why would you give the defense an option to gain momentum like that? Why would you do that? And everybody got picked up but that guy. But why would you give them the option to do that? If I'm Grambling, I'm just kicking a field goal right here. Take the points. The odds of you completing two 2-point conversions in a row is super low. It's probably like 10%, bro. That was dumb. Grambling just went from doing really well to playing really recklessly. I don't like that at all. Unless look, if Grambling don't have a field goal kicker or something, then okay. Well, and that's yet to be seen. I doubt that Hugh Jackson will come into the season without a field goal kicker. So I really feel like this is just negligence and a lot of ego going for 2 twice. What the hell was that about? I don't like that. That might come back to bite Grambling in the butt, man. Honestly. Great drive, but that last play really made that drive sour to me. Let's look at that kick. That's a great kick. Kick down to the 10. Uh-oh. He got a lane. Good tackling, though, man. They're going to bring him down around the 25. Oh, Moultrie's on the return. Nice. I do like Moultrie out of Hampton. He got a little wiggle to him. Great gang tackling, though, by Grambling, man. They own it. They are on it. And there was so much talk about Hampton's size. Look like Malcolm Mays might go back in right now. There's so much talk about Hampton's size. Grambling looks just as big. Uh-oh. Malcolm Mays getting on the sideline. No, he's not. Yeah, there's so much talk about that size thing, man. So much talk about that. It's really not that. I think Grambling is just as big as Hampton. There was all this talk about all these 6'5", 6'6". Dude, Sunday out of Anderson is 6'6", 260 pounds, bro. That was a great run right here. This is Elijah Burris. Boom. Nice. 13-yard pickup, and he talking shit to the strength and conditioning coordinator. What's up with bro? I was Sunday out of Anderson misses the tackle for loss, bro. What was that? I got to see a little better Sunday. So we got some players to star, and I talked about the Grambling stars. We'll star out some of the Hampton guys too, but Sunday out of Anderson has to make that tackle. He has to make that tackle. Hampton's on the move, though. Here we go. We got a nice little fun one now. Hampton, Grambling's out here with 4 down linemen. Typical 4-3. They're doing a lot of read option stuff now. There's Sunday. I see you. Sunday sniffed that one out. Hampton's running an interesting offense, right? Because they're running some zone schemes, and I think with their zone schemes, it's causing the Grambling D-line to settle and slow down a little bit faster than they would like to, right? if a defensive end, if you come off the ball and you're untouched, it makes you settle down and you throttle down and stop and wait for an option to come to you. So they're doing that a lot. They're letting Sunday come free sometimes, letting both the ends come free sometimes. They're playing around with Grambling and using their aggressiveness against them. We got 1st and 10 for Hampton. They just crossed the 50-yard line. It's going down after 2 yards. All right. Hey, if I'm Grambling, I'm take a couple risks right here. They haven't thrown the ball. Let's go attack. Let's send the dogs. Let's go send Lewis Matthews. Go find that quarterback. Second and 9 right now. 2nd and 9. Just crossed the midway line. Just crossed the 50. Uh-oh, little pressure, but he's flushed. He's out of there. That's going to be a 3rd and manageable. It's going to bring up like a 3rd and 3 around the Grambling 40-yard line. Both teams are really running this no-huddle offense, man. They are on the ball. Got trips left, 3rd and 3. It's right down the middle. Wow, that's a touchdown. He's out of here. Good night. Good night. Simple inside zone just runs past the entire Grambling defense. That run game at Hampton is crucial, to say the least. We got a ball game, guys. 6-6. Tied up. Big run, gas right down the middle. Lewis Matthews gets double teamed. Quincy Mitchell comes through with a leg. He tries to come through and sweep out the legs. It's not enough. You're going to have to bring your whole body, Mr. Safety. Go make a tackle. They're out of position, to say the least, but that Hampton O-line got to the next level and doubled Lewis Matthews, and it was off to the races. Jeez. That might be roughing the kicker. So, see, this is where I'm saying that going for 2 is dumb, because now Hampton's up 7-6. You just gave away the lead because you wanted to go for 2 twice. A veteran coach like Coach Hugh knows. He knows. Oh, what a beautiful run right here, man. Cuts right down the middle. Down the pipe. Good night. Damn, are we gonna figure something out on the run defense? Are we gonna figure something out? Hampton's new quarterback. I'll give y'all a little background on Hampton's new quarterback. He was wearing number 1. His name is Christopher Zealous. Redshirt junior out of Greensboro, North Carolina. He's from Grimsley High School. Let's check out his career, man. He's been at Hampton the past 2 years. He's been here since 2021. Passing-wise, he hasn't played much. I think he just earned the position in this fall training camp. He's a new name to the mix. Quite honestly, Hampton's been a little quiet about things. You think about the spring game. They didn't have a spring game. Actually, they had a spring game where all the players wore shorts and they didn't film it. So, to me, it didn't happen. So, Hampton's been moving in silence. This Christopher Zealous guy could have been the starter in the spring, but how would we ever know as media? So, going to fall, maybe he won out the job. Malcolm Mays is now on the sidelines. And Christopher Zealous is QB1 for Hampton. Don't know what that really means for this Hampton squad. They seem to be leaning back on the run again. So maybe you'll just need a quarterback that's athletic enough to keep a defense honest and also accurate enough to provide yards in and long situations, right? You're getting 2nd and longs, your 3rd and longs. You're going to need to pass the ball. Can't run it and down in distance. It doesn't work like that. So maybe Christopher Zealous is the guy. He was not on my radar at all. As I'll tell y'all, Jared Lewis, transfer from Delaware State, was definitely on my radar for this game. But, yeah, not Christopher Zealous, no. But he seems to be the guy. He has him now leading Grambling 7-6. I might have to start making score predictions for all these games and then lining him up. I'll go ahead and throw it on the screen for I'll give y'all a better look at it. But yeah, I have Grambling winning this game. I think Grambling can win this game by 14, 17 points, right? I think the defense has to step up. That's for one. But going into this game, yeah, I had Grambling winning by 14 points. Comfortable 2-score lead. I figured that Hampton's Hampton's offense couldn't get things together. It would leave their defense out there a little bit too long. Guys like Quinshon and Townsend will be out there a little bit too long, having to make too many different plays against Grambling offense is going to pass the ball a lot, right? And that might end up gassing Hampton. My boy Malk. Let me go ahead and open up for Malk, man. Yeah, no, yeah, I got it on here, man. I'm here. What up with it, homie?
Tied in 1-5-2. That's good news.
All right, who y'all beat? Somebody.
On Burnley.
I'm about to say it.
Vincent Company in Burnley.
A Vincent Company? What you mean? He's coaching now. Yeah, I'm about to say.
Burnley. Snacked up on him in Burnley.
Bro, Burnley just made it up to the Prem or what?
Yeah, they just got promoted this year.
Okay, I'm about to say. They new booty.
Huming's son got the hat trick and shit. So.
Yeah, holding it down.
Good morning. Colorado winning. I hope so. I left the crib.
They still winning? You got to update me, bro. By 3?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so he's pulled up and start watching the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's
General
always.
Booty got his first start for Oklahoma. Not first start, but
He the guy. Yeah.
He's actually nice too. That's why I was laughing when I saw him play. He actually was nice. I know one JUCO quarterback nation last year, but his name's just General Booty.
Here we go. Miles Crawley right now, 6 for 7. Came out 6 for 7. That's a guy to watch out for. That's one of our star guys. So yeah, maybe I'll start making a graphic with my stars on the screen for y'all, so y'all can just follow. Another pass, another completion.
Colorado took care of business 45-42 over TCU.
Nice. That's good for Colorado, man. Good job, black man.
In the college playoff last year?
They were in the championship last year. Hey, they lost some of their players, but yeah, they was in there though. They had a good team.
That's a big win from Dion.
That's a big win. It's a big win, especially at first. That's a ranked opponent. I'm about to go ahead and put my best that he gonna win over 4 games now.
I said 6. I wasn't betting, but I said I definitely think he was going to cap out at 4. 4 is kind of crazy. 4
was crazy.
Yeah,
I thought he was around 5, but it seemed like he's looking a little bit better now. That offense can just score points. The thing is, though, you're not going to be doing this for USC.
Yeah. Well, unless USC start arm tackling.
Well, I mean, like, I don't think anybody in the country could shoot out with USC.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like, I don't think anybody could do this. I think Georgia might have a hard time shooting out with USC just because they put up points. That's just what USC does. The defense is ass, but they put up points. All right, so 1st and 10, nice little handoff to Chalk. That was nothing. That was for nothing. I think Grambling on this drive, keep the ball in Miles Crawley's hands. Let's introduce Lamborghini Williams to Hampton now.
Lamborghini Williams, who? Running back?
Running back.
Lamborghini?
Come on, man.
That's
Come on, man. Hood famous.
That's viral. I can't lie to you. Bro, name is Lamborghini.
Bro, you from Louisiana, too. Uh-oh. A little miscue out there. We got a miscue. Incomplete pass, man. It's a big miscue between Miles Crawley and his receiver. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long. We got 3rd and 10, guys. That was an interesting play. I think it was a choice play. I think that was a choice play on the solo side by the receiver. The receiver was choosing his route at 10 yards, and he was not on the same page as Miles Crawley. It's a little harder to be on the same page with your quarterback on them choice routes when the defender gets hands on you, right? Because you don't look as open and your moves don't seem as clear as when you're doing it against a guy that's in soft coverage. So you go a screen down here to the left. Oh, he drops the ball. Get off the field. So we got a punt coming up for Grambling. It's a bad drop on me. Who was that, Dickerson? Dickerson just had a big drop. It was 3rd and long on the screen. He could have wiggled. There's a guy around him. As a receiver, you always make the first guy miss, so you got to assume that he at least had a chance if he held on to it. But this punt right here is going to be big, man. They got some guys back here for Hampton on me. Got to cover.
What's this week's dribble? What's it going like? Who's taking it?
Who's
early? What's it called? Early leading for dribble.
Early leading? I'm not going to lie. Bowie State looking nice right now. Bowie State looking good. They got the white with the gold. Those look nice. Really, Bowie's look better than North Carolina A&T's if we're going to be real. So I'm looking at Bowie right now. I'm waiting for Virginia Union to come out with something. And I'm also looking forward to Morehouse. Morehouse just brought back their maroon lids. So they used to always do white. They did black last year also, but they haven't worn maroon since the 90s. So now this year they got some matte maroon helmets. I want to see the rest of their combo, see what they come with. So I'm checking for those guys right now. I'm checking for those guys. I think for the most part in the SWAC we're gonna see more of the same uniforms. I know Tennessee State has some nice white and blue ones today, but I think this week is leaning towards Bowie, and Bowie's they had theirs last year. Yo, they just look good though. You know.
Yeah, white, gold, and black helmets.
Right.
Black helmets do look hard. I can't lie.
Right. Kind of do something.
They were 15-3 at halftime over Delaware State.
Nice. I was waiting for the guy to have. So here go Hampton back on the ground again. Start diagnosing these run plays, man. So it seems like Hampton's gonna keep it on the ground all day, every day. They're pulling guards. It's not just zone moves. I say this is a serious run attack. This is a serious run attack. Here we go, 2nd and 9. These and long situations. You might run it here, but you understand that if you can't, you gotta pass it. So back in the air. Here we go now. Got a flood concept. Sail overthrown, man. Badly overthrown. It was open though.
He gets on that ball, man. He definitely has an opportunity to break.
Right.
At least get a field.
Or yeah,
yards, sure.
That's gonna be a first down. A very long throw though, I will say. It's throwing a sail concept to the left side of the field. They were close to the right hash. Grambling, these DBs, man, man coverage was a little shaky. If I was the offensive coordinator at Hampton, I would probably dial something like that up again in a man situation. But it looked like we're gonna.
Separation was good though. You said just throw have to be better.
Yeah, it gotta be a little tighter. So why are they moving the ball? Why are they moving the ball to the left hash? I don't know what that was about, y'all. Man, coverage a little, I don't know though for Graham. Nice pass rush. He's down. That's a sack. 3rd and 9. Turns into 4th and 17. It's a great attack by Grambling. Grambling just sent the dogs at him right now. That was a straight man blitz. Nothing like it. Send Lewis Matthews. Send some more guys. It was a twist in there too. Sunday didn't even get in on that sack. That was the rest of the boys.
Linebacker did a good job of bluffing the blitz too.
Yeah, that was a very greatly executed blitz play. Like, that's how you do it in walkthroughs. So they're going to punt back and forth. Okay, both these defenses standing up. And this is, look, man, if Hugh Jackson would just kick the field goal, it'll be tied up right now.
Ooh.
No way. That was early. I see no flag, though.
Yeah, nothing. I think they do a black flag. I think it was what's it called?
That's for fumble.
Yeah.
That's not a flag, yo. Somebody got to throw this challenge flag. But it looks like right now Hampton just got a rip 6 right now off the punt return. Come on, yo. That's early as shit. Come on. Ain't no way, yo. This is coming back, y'all.
But did not give him a chance to catch that ball.
Yeah, surprise. This one's coming back. This guy from Hampton, the gunner, tackled the guy from Grambling, the returner, as the ball was coming down. I think the ball hit off the Hampton's player's shoulder pads. Yeah, that's 15 yards. What y'all hyped for? Everybody get off the field. He's an idiot.
Well, special teams coach definitely, he probably not gonna hear nothing, but they all like, yeah, let's go third down. Like, no, bro.
No, you're an idiot. Get out the game.
Back, my boy.
Get out the game, bro. That was bad.
That was kind of wild though. He hit that man. He didn't even catch the ball though.
Head hunting, no.
Bro, looking for the ball still. Looked up and said, oh shit.
Went right through him.
Football is a contact sport, bro. That is literally.
That was crazy. So here we go. We got Miles Crawley out here on his 3rd drive. I don't know how we got an NFL Network score bug that doesn't have the time. It just says first. Yeah, what is this? Got the keeper. Oh, that's nice. Let's see what we can do, 9. Uh-oh. Here we go. Grambling on the move. That's 30 yards. 40 yards. I think he might take this. Good night. Touchdown on the first play of the 3rd drive. Grambling. Hello.
Wait a.
Wow.
He read that pretty well, though, too.
I saw the opening from the get-go. I love the way the receiver, he might be an ex-running back. The way he pressed up against the defenders, because it was a 2-on-1 situation. He just made a guy miss in there. Press and go. Just go. That's running back type shit right there. And ain't nobody going to catch him. That's number 8 off of Grambling, man. So, we'll get his name. But wow. Hey, you want to talk about it? That's Guidry, CJ Guidry. So that's a track guy. That guy was running track for Grambling this past spring. Didn't even participate like in the spring game because of it. But we got a flag. Uh-oh. Grambling offense is back on the field. Uh-oh. What is it? What could that be, though?
Blocking the back, if anything.
It has to be on the receiver out there. Oh, they took it back. Wow.
That's hurtful. I ain't gonna lie.
That hurts a lot. But hey, though, that matchup's gonna be the rest of this game. That matchup.
That's true, bro.
Oh, so they called a block in the back.
Yeah, on the receiver. It had to be.
Nah, it might have been on somebody else because they moved the ball downfield. So it was a downfield block in the back. Somebody else just blocked in the back.
Crawley got hit on that one.
Yeah, Crawley took a hit, but
way to get it there. But
that's another 11-yard gain, man.
I'm finding some motion right now, bro.
This Grambling offense is looking a little scary. They've only run the ball about 4 times right now, but I could almost guarantee you that they're averaging around 7 yards a play, which is a little scary for a Hampton defense that you would presumptively think is one of the top HBCU defenses. Lee Ho is working up there, offensive coordinator. That's another run, 4 yards. I'm telling you, I think 7 yards a carry would be about what we're getting right now from Grambling's offense.
Thing is, even if you do call big plays like that back, bro, that still like you said, gives opportunity. They be like, all right, bro, we know we can get something downfield. Like we just gotta play it clean. And, like it's an opportunity. It's not like it's like they're holding us from the end zone at all times. Like it's hard to get in, bro.
Right,
they're making good plays instead of just getting called back. So they're gonna have that confidence.
Right. We'll just come back to it. As Grambling, as a play caller, what you do is you just start at. You say, okay, we'll go back to that. We'll come back to that like in the third or the fourth. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, when it comes to play calling, let's watch this play real quick. Another run. I think that might be Floyd Chalk in there. No, that's Lamborghini Williams. They got.
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And got the single number 2.
They got some dogs in there.
Lamborghini Williams is a cold name.
They got some dogs in there. Okay, let's go to the commercial. Yeah, so let's talk about a little bit of play calling. Now, when it comes to play calling, though, for sure, it's you're calling based on the opponent's tendencies if you have their tendencies, right? So if this is a returning team like Hampton, you could play from their tendencies from last year. That's what you would coach to. And in certain situations, the defense tends to do certain things, right? So if you are in that, maybe in your second and longs, this defense likes to be in man. So now you come out in a formation that spreads them out and gives your wide receivers the opportunity to go one-on-one. And now you get that same look with Guidry with the 2-on-2. You throw the screen, let's see what we get. So when it comes to those, coming back to that play, it's not just about, all right, let's come back to it like next drive. It's more like, no, when the time is right, we'll strike again, right? We don't have to use this play like the next play or the third play after that. No. This could be 15 or 16 plays down the road, and it might be a hitter for us. And you could think back and go, damn, first quarter, they did hit on that. It's like, yeah, because a lot of the time your coaching is based on the other team, what they're going to give you. And especially offensively, you're going to know what type of sets are going to come out defensively when they see 2x2 receivers or when they see 3 tight ends. The defense does certain things. So when you got them, when you get the defense right where you want them, you grab them by the balls, and it's over.
Film breakdown seems so important in football than basketball, in my opinion. Because like you're saying, finding tendencies, you gotta go as a coach. You gotta go watch back of last year's filming, and see different drives.
Every second and 9.
Yeah,
what they doing every second and 9. They break that.
Getting the third and short. Are they running neck or what coverage they're gonna be in?
Yep.
So it does seem real meticulous, but that can be make or break if you scoring a touchdown in a dire situation when you need one,
right?
Or you just break it on a play early. You feel me?
Right, because on Mondays when they break down the film to you, coach is gonna tell you, look, on second and short or short situations, 70% of the time they blitz, 10% of the time they in man, 15% of the time they in zone, no blitz. You know what I mean? They break it down literally just like that. So you know the percentages, and you know that, okay, third and short, I think that he probably going to blitz, so I'm probably going to be open real quick, and I got to get my eyes up to the ball, you know, stuff like that. You just learn that based off of those tendencies. So when you play against a team that's like returning, you know, they return their defensive coordinator, return their, you know, most of their defense, you can go, okay, we got tendencies. But for Grambling, though, on the flip side, Hampton doesn't have any of Grambling's tendencies because they have a new offensive coordinator, right? So you can try to go off the tendencies. Yeah, you can go off the tendencies he had with his old team, but he's not going to coach like his old team with his new team. It's different player personnel, so it's minor tweaks. So it's always a chess match, that first game of the season. Because of that, trying to figure out, because nobody has tendencies, it takes about 3 games to build tendencies anyway.
Has Grambling always been a throwing? I have a feeling last year they kind of were running. They felt like they were more a running team. I remember you kind of reported on more runs. And you, like you said, they've been throwing the ball much more often in games. So so them tendencies, you know, you trying to look for run blitz, you trying to do run coverage, and like you're saying,
right? They passing it.
Hampton, they wasn't expecting this. You feel me? They have no clue what they're coming into. So
yeah,
it's really a chess game, bro.
Facts every drive, and it's about adjustment. So now here we go. We got 3rd and 2 for Grambling. Grambling has stayed in shotgun the entire game. Nothing has changed. We got Miles Crawley lining up. We're in a 11. Got one tight end down. Motion. Here we go. He got the edge. That's a first down. Lamborghini Williams. When he gets in, man, positive yardage on me.
Making plays, bro.
Positive yardage. Like, he get in, first down.
Definitely, he turned that corner to get them yards, but you can see that the speed is definitely there when he comes bouncing outside.
Right. Grambling O-line really exceeding expectations right now. There were a lot of questions about it 2 weeks ago in training camp. I think right now they're proving to us that they are a unit that works together. Second quarter, 14 minutes. Oh, we got a clock. We got a clock, y'all. What the hell is going on? We got a clock on the. Oh, no, don't do that. Incomplete pass, but it looked like Miles Crawley. Oh, man, he got leveled. He was, I don't even want to talk about it. It's kind of paused. I can't even explain what happened to bro.
That throw was bad, though.
He got.
He should have came down with that.
He should have just took the sack. That's when you take the sack, because right there, if your arm doesn't go forward, that's a fumble.
Okay.
Right, and you just go down with the ball like this, and the ball just come out. That's a fumble. Luckily, he did the throwing action, get an incomplete pass, but like say you're doing that right, and the dude behind you just reach for your arm, and then you're done. You got to eat that, man. Got to eat that. Luckily, he got it away. 2nd and 10. Another quick pass. So I think now we're talking tendencies. I'm watching this Hampton defense fly to the ball on all these quick screens. Don't be surprised if we see a shoot route from the number 2 receiver at Grambling real soon. I know Lee Ho sees that. You got guys like J.R. Waters in there. You got a lot of athletes at receiver. 3rd and 2, though. It's a big 3rd and 2.
Grambling used to moving that ball from side to side, bro.
Timeout Hampton. Yeah, they're moving them.
Side to side to side.
If you use it, a good offense is going to use the entire field.
Especially like you said, they throwing all the time. You spread offense, bro. You got to make people guard. Like you said, elongate the field.
Right. You have to make the defense defend the entire field. That's you're in trouble if you can't make the defense cover the entire field. If they are only focused on certain parts and they know that you're not going to throw the ball in a certain area, that puts you at a tremendous disadvantage, man. And as a coach, you literally are checking that off. Like, you know, I've been with my coach in the film room talking to him and trying to figure out routes, understanding route combinations. When you have a route combination, literally, if you know what you're doing as offensive coordinator, a route combination or any offensive play that involves routes, there's always going to be a deep route that threatens the safeties or middle of the field. There's always going to be a check down route every time. There's always going to be a out route that threatens the sideline. Every part of the field must be threatened during every passing play, right? So every route is going in every direction, going through them to ensure that if there is a window in time for that route, it'll work. That's a good play. It takes a lot, though, man. It takes a lot. And it's way more complex than some people think. And
the allure of a spread offense looks great, but like you're saying, breaking it down, it seems like it's much more harder to run a spread offense than probably your traditional I form, you feel I formation and stuff like
right. That. Way more moving parts. You're expected to throw a ball and catch it rather than just hand it off and run. You know, so it's way more difficult in my opinion. But it's also a mindset, you know. In the spread, just like when you're underneath center, it's about rhythm. In the spread, if you can get a couple complete passes, you got a rhythm. And when you're running the ball, if you can gain positive yards on consecutive plays, you got a nice rhythm. So it's still all about getting that rhythm, however you can find it. And I think in the spread, the new spread, the way to find that rhythm now is throwing the screen. You throw enough screens both ways, get a couple yards, make it shake a little bit. Okay, now you got rhythm.
Yeah, I feel like screens are low-key a safe somewhat of play for him to get
very safe.
3 or 4 yards, start off a drive, or even if you get stuck on, you have a bad first down.
Right.
You need a few yardage, run a screen play.
Right. Super, super safe. And really with the speed of the receivers nowadays, it's almost like you're not going to play man press on a slot receiver ever.
Yeah.
Right? And yeah, exactly. So the way the speed these receivers have and the arm strength, the ball's getting out there regardless. It don't matter if you impress or not, right? The ball's gonna get out there. So I just feel like this new type of spread offense, man. You see a lot of teams catch a lot of momentum very fast off the screens, and it's not even traditional running back screens anymore, man. It's wide receiver screens.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen a lot. I've seen tight end screens has come up. I've seen wide receiver screens going inwards.
Right, tunnel screen, yep. Mm-hmm.
But I have not seen a lot of running backs like it used to be.
Yeah, right.
When I was much younger playing college football or watching college football or playing Madden, you know, a halfback screen was, of course, you know, I feel like always an integral part of a playbook. If you need something in the zone or they run some try to get some yards for third down, you got to run a screen to throw the defense off. But the halfback screen, like I said, I have not seen much of. It's more or less wide receiver screens trying to get those guys getting upfield.
Right.
Than the running back. So.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's changing. Things are changing, but it's also changing for the better because even running backs now are learning how to play receiver. Yeah. We'll see Lamborghini Williams out at slot receiver a lot in this game because he's one of those guys, an undersized running back that has great speed. He really just needs the ball in space. Mm-hmm. So if he goes to slot receiver, that might be better for him in this offense. You can go get some jet sweeps. You can get some quick screens. You get the ball at around 5 yards around the line of scrimmage. That's good for a running back.
So with a proper comparison of Lamborghini Williams right now would be somewhat of a Darren Sproles of a quick guy or does he do any kick return at all either? Lamborghini.
He can do kick return, but they have a lot of returners though. But he can definitely do kick return. He is more like a Darren Sproles in today's age where he could put him out into the slot. And I wouldn't say he's not 5'5", you know, but as far as his play style, speed running back, you know, nice speed running back. Maybe kind of you could probably compare him to Travis Etienne with the Jaguars. Yeah. So he played a lot of receiver his rookie year, and then he played back and running back this past year. So kind of something similar to that. But size-wise, though, he's around 5'8", I think, right?
Got some decent size.
Right. So here we go, third down. Grambling is moving the rock, man. They are moving the rock. We are down in the red zone on the 20-yard line. Actually, no, in between the 20-yard line, like around the 14. 23. Well, 5, 10, 15, 17.
How many plays do you think it's been?
They've had it the whole second quarter.
Yeah, I feel like it's been at least over 10 plays, or at most 10 plays. But it's a good job they putting together, though. So working down the field. Yeah,
they're working for a field goal. I think they settled for a field goal here. They ran it on 3rd and 10. Offense is still out here, but I think the field goal team is coming. Yeah, field goal's coming out. All right, so Graham's going to try to get some points here. This game has been much more high-flying than the score will lead you on to think. It's only 6-7 right now, but we've seen two offenses that have shown that they're more than capable of moving the rock.
Yeah. Any California guys from Grambling?
Of course, man. You got your boy Floyd Chalk, and the field goal is good. It's right up the upright. It's nice. Floyd Chalk, he's from Pasadena. He played at Bishop Amat. He's there. You got Tyson Bordeaux. We haven't seen him yet. Wide receiver from Long Beach Poly. He's there. And they got a lot of other guys.
A lot of other guys.
Yeah, Amat's yeah. Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Sarah last year. Gave Sarah a good run for their money.
We always have good runs with them. Yep, so right now we got 9-7, guys. ESPN didn't update. I tripping? Are we tripping? Did he miss it? He just made it, right? No.
He made that.
I guess the score just hasn't updated yet, but I'm pretty sure it's 9-7.
We just got our got the score got the time clock ready for the scoreboard, bro.
Right. They for sure not sending. There you go, 9-7. They just updated it. There, yeah, they over there. They eating all type of shit back there. You should have seen the first drive. The referee got mad at the timekeeper because the timekeeper wasn't resetting the play clock, and it was at one point he said something like, please reset the play clock, and if I need to move the play clock to just on the field, I will. He like, I can get my homie to do this. We can have a reserve ref run my play clock because you can't get it done. This is the Brick City Classic, son.
We on prime time right now, bro. You better get it right.
Big fella, I'm on NFL Network.
It's not time to play.
You talking to the head ref, big fella. Yeah, the NFL Network commercials are crucial, though, man. It's way more commercials on NFL Network than there were on ESPN. You got any more scores for us, Malk? Let's go through real quick, man.
Good people at HBCU Premier Sports reported about an hour ago all the halftime reports. We got Elizabeth City State down 14-21 to Catawba College.
Okay.
Bowie State, like I said, was up 15-3 on Delaware State.
Yeah, I know.
Johnson C. Smith is up 21-3 on West Virginia Wesleyan. And the first quarter of Virginia State Norfolk State was locked in at
20
at 7-7.
In
the first quarter.
No, it should be like.
I'm about to check again. That was an hour ago.
Got you. He back on that one. That one was 17-13. Last I heard, and it was in the second quarter.
Yeah, just found out right now. Johnson C. Smith took care of business and won 49-6.
Oh man.
Against West Virginia.
Oh, good job, Johnson C. Smith. Shout outs to the shout outs. Truth is in the details.
Already, bro. I'm watching this video of them walking into the Brick City Classic.
Yeah, they did way more for their social media this season. I think they hired some new social media coordinators when the school season started. All right. Put some tweets out, man.
Oh yeah, I think the Colorado game's already over, so.
There we go. We got a return from Hampton. Uh-oh. These Hampton returns is a little interesting, man. I think they don't have very good kick return schemes. Constantly, people just run into blockers. I don't know. It's like no lanes or even trying to be created.
They going crazy.
All right, that last drive was 11 plays, 56 yards.
Solid. And like I said, hearing numbers only, bro, you would think something else after, we're here watching it, bro. They definitely marched their way down the field.
Right. It looks like a defensive struggle right now, but we're really honestly watching an offensive battle. Yeah. It's a chess match.
Yeah, have some execution to get some points on the board, getting inside the touchdown instead of field goal. I think,
Another short play.
Oh. Way to stay on your feet, young fella. Yeah,
okay, it's going to be one of them games. So that was a quick swing route, about 12 yards.
Flag. Oh, no, that was ball.
They call it second down. It must be 9 yards. Both teams are really utilizing their running backs, whether it's through the run or through the pass. All right, so the touchdown Hampton had was 7 plays, 75 yards. Put that in the chat, man. Another run. It's a keep. Grambling has to sell out for the run, man. At this point, I need Hampton to prove to me that they can pass the ball. They haven't shown that. I haven't seen anybody capable. So if I'm Graham, now I'm starting to send dogs. Like it's I'm over it. Mm-hmm. I'm over it. They haven't shown me they could pass. They have capable receivers, but this guy's a new quarterback. Here we go. To fake the shoot route, and they fell for it. Well, Hampton used to shoot first. Stop trying to rip the ball. Let's take him down. Hampton's on the move. It was great. That was that shoot route I was talking about. I think I was watching the game, man. Get a pump to the hitch, throw it to the shoot. They got another verts package, and they're wide open. That's a touchdown. Wow. It looks like
too easy for Grambling, bro.
That defense for Grambling has to get better, man. It's
that was entirely too easy, bro.
It looked. I think they just called the defense out on a really bad time. It looked like they ran a cover 2 versus a 3 verts actually on that side, and one safety got left out to dry because you got your linebacker staying under. Oh no, it chase 8 is chasing. No, it was zone. I think that was exactly against cover 2. I think Grambling called cover 2, and I think Hampton ran trips to that side and ran 3 verts, and the safety got caught up trying to guard 2 people at once, even though our nickel, I think it was maybe a nickel guy or outside linebacker was trying to chase the seam. So it was definitely cover 2. So Hampton catches him out.
Yeah.
Catches him out quick.
I wasn't expecting that. That was, I look up.
That 3 plays?
Yeah. 3 plays, how many yards you think most?
3 plays, 60 yards, 70 yards. Yeah.
I don't think it was a touchback. So.
Wow. So we got a high scoring game out here right now. This is a highlight is one of the top games of the week, a showcase game, and it's living up to the hype. We're seeing 2 offenses that can score the rock.
We just called it though, bro. Like I said, people watching, looking at numbers would think, it's a defensive mastermind.
Right.
Both offenses are coming in and showing that they can score and get downfield and get in the areas to where they have opportunities to score.
Right. Now they clicking. They are clicking. We are seeing. We're watching the game right now. This is a game. This is the one to be at. Brick City Classic.
No boy, Trillion Harris needs to be on Graham's team right now, man.
Trillion.
That's crazy, bro, because I remember you really reporting that he got a scholarship and he committed, bro. And watching BSI, I'm like, man, that shit hurt. Because I was like, damn.
Tough.
Like, this nigga Keely was really, reporting about, bro. This when Grambling had that big recruiting wave, I want to say 2021. They went out trying to get everybody from California. So they had a great recruiting pitch and got a lot of guys. But, after watching BSI and then seeing
what he went through.
And it was the credentials. He couldn't get a scholarship. Man, that hurt. Sorry.
He couldn't even go to Graham?
Couldn't even go to Grambling because the school is non-accredited school.
Dang. That's tough.
He Jackson called.
I never followed, bro.
He was like, bro, I'm committing. On the phone, he said, after this call, I'm committing right now. I'm telling you right now, I'm committing. And,
he just can't go, though.
Yeah. Hurtful. Hurtful.
The math classes ain't count, young boy. That's sick, though. I ain't gonna lie. I still haven't watched BS High yet.
Crazy dog, bro.
Yeah. It looked good. Just so disheartening though, man, because you see it all the time on the youth levels, just parents and adults taking advantage of kids and making money off people. But seeing it at the high school level is crazy.
Bro, it's just and the guys, he like you said, they call him a comic. He did a good job of making it seem like he was just doing it for the means. Like the means will outlast what's it called what I'm doing, but. Over time, you keep hearing kids get worse and worse. Kids taking out PPP loans.
Yeah.
School,
yeah.
And he's still not paying people back. So, all this money is flowing. So, where is the money going?
Right. He just getting rich.
That's what I'm saying. You got lawsuits. So you got to pay people back. And people are giving you up to $15,000 to $20,000 for the school. And no one's going to school.
Right. How many players he have?
I want to say at least 30, 40-man roster. It wasn't but still, that adds up. We start doing
30 times 15 is crazy.
So
that last drive was 5 plays, 74 yards, man.
A little too easy. 15 yards of play for the Hampton offense.
Update that. 9-14, man. Beautiful. Yeah, so look, there. Okay. No, it wasn't cover 2. It's just a blown coverage.
That was a cornerback that got put in a situation of guarding the comeback and then guarding the seam. Looked like he was in a bad spot because if he stopped the seam, dude is open on the outside for the comeback.
Right. I got to play it back again to really see. It's hard to even tell. It was a blown coverage though for sure because it wasn't a zone. It wasn't because usually if you see a zone, you see everybody in their particular positions. You could tell they was out of position.
Some dude was just chasing.
Out of position.
The whole time.
Yeah, so that was pretty obvious. Miles Crawley coming back out here, man. So look, man, I'm rolling with my swag brethren, and I do think Grambling's going to win this game. I'm going to stay true to that. But it's going to take Miles Crawley to have a career day. I'm going to call that now. Because this Grambling State defense is going to have a hard time with Hampton this whole game. They can't stop their running attack, and they're having a hard time in the secondary having consistent pass coverage.
That's a weird font.
Another screen. We got to get out of these screens, Graham. We're overdoing it. Like I said, they're flowing. And then the one thing about those screens, they work until they don't work. It could be a pick six, too.
We were watching on Thursday.
North Carolina A&T and UAB.
Dude from North Carolina A&T dropped
dropped the pick six.
Dropped the pick six, bro.
Yep.
They kept running screens, bro.
Yep. You ready for it? You about to take it.
I hope that happens today and someone actually catches it, bro.
Speaking of it, they own it. You got to start passing downfield, Graham. You've got to start passing downfield. They ran a 5-wide set right now. I think out of 5 wide, Hampton showed like a psycho defense, put everybody on the line of scrimmage like they were blitzing. A couple guys bailed out, and I think what happened is they had a play called out of 5 wide, but Miles Crawley, seeing the psycho defense, checked into all hitches. And in all hitches, they jumped on that because it was a zone anyway. Got to do a better job of reading Miles, but he still has limited – that's not enough. He still has limited time out there as a quarterback. You know, he's like in his 3rd year, but he was a backup the past 2 years, you know, and played sparingly or like in alternating in a game type of stuff. So he ended up having like around 500 passing yards. But it's limited experience. You know, he playing half a game, not staying in the whole game. When it comes to making checks and things, you need experience out there. Like, you got to really know. You got to be able to tell that if he's coming, pause, you know, the blitzer, if he's blitzing or not. You know, can't be out there getting faked, and you got to know your keys and your audibles, which ones, what to go to in what situations. I think that hitch was a little off. Everybody was, like, it was glued to everybody.
I may be wrong, but, you know, as a starting quarterback, you know, it does, I feel like it does feel like the obligation is on you to lead us to the win. You know, being a backup, of course, you know, you have to be ready to come sub in for this, subbing on certain plays, certain drives.
Right, make it happen.
But being the starting quarterback is all right, bro. This win is predicated on me moving this offense up and forth, back. So, you know, like you're saying, it is limited experience, but he probably does need a little bit more reps of seeing the defense and reading the defense as
right. As a guy that's expected to score points.
Yeah,
you know,
feel me?
If you're leading the offense as a quarterback and, you know, your team is scoring like 28 points a game, you're a part of all 28 points.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
handing the ball over, you're throwing it.
You are an integral part of that, so there's a lot that comes with a lot of obligation. And I think Miles Crawley's ready for that, but I also think it's a learning curve, too, that comes with that because you also have to start learning how to win, not just how to play well with your team, but now how to lead men to win games. And it's difficult sometimes, right? It's very difficult, especially when you come in as a new quarterback and your defense isn't holding you down. And now it's like, you got to score. And it's like, damn.
Now you really putting the pressure on me, too.
You start to press some. You start to press, and maybe you make the wrong decisions at times. So that's
cowboy play instead of, you know, playing to save.
Yeah. Yeah, and not playing to, you know, your strengths, you know, just playing to win. It's dangerous. We got a 1st and 10 right now for Hampton. Hampton's coming back up to the line. This Grambling team's looking a little tired. I don't know. I'm not sure about the humidity or whatever is going on out there, but just looking at the team and kind of think about what's been going on lately. The defense, Grambling's defense, they looked a little gassed on that last touchdown score. You know,
And my thing is, you know, it's a demoralizer, but also you're not expected to be back on defense that quickly. You know,
that fast.
Quick 3 and out. You know, you getting water. You probably about 4 or 5 plays. Coach is talking to you, sitting down like, we gotta do this and that, and then it's all right. Defense, get ready to play. Like on the 4th down, like, all right, defense hats on. Mm-hmm. So some guys probably saying are tired. Like, damn, like we couldn't get a little bit more of a break. You couldn't like get the ball down at least to red zone to get some air or something. But now it's just looking like if they keep exhausting this Grambling defense, who knows what can keep happening because they score like 5 plays. You know, if they get lucky enough. Who knows? They get tired and keep going for Hampton. You know, Hampton could break on another big play before this half is over. Yeah,
that's what fall camp's about, man. Developing that discipline and that will to win. We'll see if Grambling can come out and really show a consistent defense and a disciplined defense. It's going to be in position because Hampton hasn't done that much special things. They haven't done anything really special at all. They've run the ball pretty well and they've, you know, blown coverage, allowed a touchdown. But other than that, they've only been running the ball well. before they threw the ball and had a touchdown that last drive, I was talking so much about their pass and attack because it's not very varied. It's very simple. It's either a screen or it's a run. That's all they were doing. So they're beginning to open things up a little bit more. So I'll be interested to see if Hampton keeps it in the air, but I think they might just keep it on the ground. They haven't been doing that much, anything special. Offensively, it's not very complex.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's just up to Grambling's defense to dictate this game. Either they're going to try to dictate the game or they're just going to take this to the face.
I don't think you saw. I sent you about that. It was a meme talking about tricking Kylian Mbappe and signing a contract for Everton instead of
That's crazy.
He's trying to get a signature like, oh, can you sign this for me, Mbappe? And the whole time it's a contract to Everton, bro. I don't ever see no Everton memes. I had to say that shit.
Everton, man, that's crazy.
Man, your boy Richarlison, man.
What about him?
They hating already. Talking about we gotta replace him.
Already?
He not scoring goals.
Why they don't like Richarlison?
Niggas say, you know that go. Our fan base is small.
It's small.
Of course we small. We got small tolerance for BS.
Yeah.
And we trying to get big transfers in, but he scored in this cup tie we had, so he getting his feedback.
He quieted the crowd.
But just from that run he had in the World Cup though, nigga scored a crazy goal for Brazil, and then it's like he didn't do that much for the rest of the season.
For Tottenham? It was Tottenham.
Don't do that.
It's Tottenham. All right. So I think 5 is Elijah Burris. That's our guy at Hampton now. All right, so Hampton's back on the field. They're going to get the rock at the 45. They're on 45. Can Grambling stop the run? Sunday out of Anderson. In on the tackle. I'd sell out for the run, man. That was 2nd and 3. First down.
Bro, like you're saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
Yeah, I think let's keep pounding the rock on these guys.
Time store side, if they can elongate this drive for the whole rest of the half, that would be impressive.
Very. Pocket breaking down. Sunday out of Anderson's on the prowl. There we go, Sunday. That's a pressure. Flushes him out the pocket.
Glad he found something, got like 3 yards out of that.
So that was no blitz at all. That was literally four-man rush. Grambling doing a pretty good job bringing pressure to the quarterback. I like that. They haven't done a very good job stopping the run, but when it comes to bringing pressure to the quarterback on like dropbacks, they've done a pretty good job.
Pass rush has been pretty good, bro. Yeah. I want to say they got sacked early this quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so because I also see that's kind of why we see Hampton come out with a lot of that quick stuff. The quick screen, you throw the quick shoot route, and you go for the 3 verts. A lot of quick routes, not a lot of 3-step drops. I think it's had to do with that pass rush. Yeah, talk about size. Javon Carter, 6'5", nose tackle for Grambling right now.
Lord have mercy.
Jesus.
Big dude right there, man.
At nose tackle, he cracking your center every play. 2nd and 5. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Thinking it. He breaks the tackle. Number 8. Wow. We're at 0. Looking good. Grambling's got to tackle better. Everybody looks in position here. 21 is there.
Yeah.
21 lets him duck underneath them. You got to make that play. Open field tackles. If you can't make open field tackle, you can't play on my team. Lewis Matthews coming to clean it up. So here we go. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line of Grambling. Driving. We driving. Graham's going to have to do something on defense. They're going to have to really try to make a play here. They need a turnover bad. Hampton's rolling. Pop play. Tight end. No way this play worked. Touchdown. No way this play just worked out. No way.
It threw me off because it looked like it was a false start. Some people weren't moving as fast. It looked like a flag was called. That's why I looked up. I'm like,
Hampton with the trick play. They pump fake the screen, throw the tight end pop route down the middle wide open. Nobody on the Hampton University offense moved.
I'm saying
The quarterback sprinted out and threw it to a wide open tight end. The defense was confused.
But I mean, you just called it though. You keep running these screen routes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Both routes you just mentioned on allowing them to sleep with running screen, bro. Got caught.
Yep.
Got caught sleeping.
They do it the pop route. Wide pop, and Grambling is in bad shape right now. They are in really bad shape. You want to talk about a team that is reeling, is Grambling. Defense can't stop a thing. Offensively, we got to get a drive going. Let's put some points on the board before half.
Good catch too.
Yeah, you got to say something about those big guys at Hampton. They're making some moves.
Nah, that's different guys scored from last time.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know. It kind of looked like it. They both light skin.
I think they're both 80 though. I want to say the first guy was 83 and then he's 88.
Okay, yeah. That was sounding right. That sounds right. I mean, we don't have a stat cast, so we're doing our best, y'all. We're doing our best. Don't worry about nothing. But now we up 20-9 right now. All right, I got the Mississippi Valley game on too, man. Shout out my boy Jelani Eason. 7-0 right now. Mississippi Valley's winning.
Who they play?
They're playing Central State. Yeah.
Central State D2.
Yeah, D2. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Also HBCU.
Yep. They got it going. Dive into the Central State game a little bit, y'all.
The Delta Devils, man.
Brandon Kyle still at quarterback for Central. Both teams are wearing their home jerseys of Mississippi Valley and Central. It's kind of dope. Got the green versus the yellow. Yeah, green versus yellow. Straight up.
Central yellow and red look hard, though, bro.
It's nice. It's nice. I'm going to turn on my computer.
Is SC ever going to get an alternate jersey? I know this is off topic.
Man, I think I sent you something about that before.
I've been waiting on the black alternates for SC, bro.
I don't think so ever, bro.
Man, they not Alabama, bro. Well, they are traditionally great. I can't lie to you. Damn, man.
Texas not doing that.
Change it up, bro. Try to see something.
You better tell UCLA. UCLA might do it. Yeah, I'll leave it up on here.
I ain't rolling with UCLA no more, man. My dog got a favorite.
I think UCLA actually had black. UCLA had the black. See, be satisfied.
Hey, man, I can't support no more, bro. My little bro, not the QB. He not condition.
Man, they got Ethan Garbers back there. What they doing?
Dante Moore slid in the third spot. So I'm like,
it's ugly.
It's ugly for my boy J Mar.
It's ugly for everybody in that QB room. How did Garbers win that spot?
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, who is this? Because I think the third dude is going to be, of course, a starter. Justin going to be back up, and Dante. That's what was getting reported before season started, before camp started.
Right.
You see, pull up and see the video. Like, who the hell is this Garbers dude? Who's this guy?
He was sick when I sent you that out. You like, huh?
Who's this guy?
That's funny. Garbers from out here, too.
All the Inglewood High School alumni talking about, man, J-Mark needs to be on the field, man, you know.
They mad?
Oh, yeah, I was angry, too. I was fed up.
Everybody's steaming.
It's a travesty.
We've been cheated. 6 plays, 44 yards, man. 6 plays, 44 yards. Manny Graham don't answer. Man, you're not lying. If Graham don't answer right here, it might get bad. Defensively, Graham can't get a stop.
That's what I'm saying. And they're going to be just tired, bro. It's going to be just on the field the whole time. Continually be on the field.
Not lying. This Hampton team is dominating offensively on this Grambling defense. I thought the Grambling defense was going to be way better than this.
The NVSU helmets is crazy.
Cherry red.
I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What are we doing, bro?
Yeah, I had to be. Is that horse collar you would say?
No, it looked like he grabbed the shoulder pads, but I think they threw something. Yeah. They threw something.
Didn't look good. Didn't look orthodox, rather. That tackle looked very unorthodox.
Right. Little Hampton TD. Throw that up in the chat.
Where'd they predict the Delta Devils land the SWAC this year? Are they doing dirty again? Or?
Last. I believe last or second to last in the SWAC East. They got a new coach.
That's good.
Horse collar, they called it.
I'm happy for that, but I'm hoping he'll at least get bumped up at least second or third to last. Not just strictly last every year. I hope. I'm not sure what Jerry Rice is doing. I'm not saying like he gotta go.
He don't touch the program.
You feel me? But like as a legend, I would hope at least try to get him on recruiting visits.
Bro, I told you, man. I talked to Jelani. I said, Jelani, bro. I said, did you get a chance to meet Jerry Rice? He said, bro, I never met him.
That's crazy, bro.
He was a starter for 3 years, Malcolm. And he never met Jerry Rice. How? Another screen. Uh-oh, here we go. Holden coming back.
Yeah, I saw that flag.
It's going to be on the tight end out there.
Man, that's crazy. That can't be their only legend, but...
No, they got more. You know, like Willie Totten.
Their biggest legend.
Willie Totten was coaching on the team last year. You know, so they do have some, but he's just a legend that don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Cold business.
Man.
All right, so I'm going to turn this Bowie State game on also. On demand. Oh, the Bowie State game is over? Check and see who won that, bro.
Heading to Twitter now.
Hold on.
I'm going to call it Twitter. It's not called Twitter no more.
That's what I call it.
It's forever going to be Twitter for me, though. I've never called it by its new name.
North Carolina Central up 10-0. All right, Miles Crawley. It's a nice give. First and 15, okay.
From sports yet. I'm going to check.
All right, here we go. I'm looking right here. So Norfolk State is beating Virginia State 24-20 in the third quarter. Notre Dame is beating Tennessee State 21-3 in the second quarter. North Carolina Central is up 10-0 on Winston-Salem State in the first quarter. Now, where is Bowie State at, man? Bowie State is up 22-3 in the fourth quarter. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Big shout-outs to the shout-outs to Bowie. Up 22-3, fourth quarter. 13 minutes to go. I think it's over. What's someone in there talking about?
Oh, my Lord. Shit, there's throws for 5'10". Oh, I'm not sure how many touchdowns you do, but 5'10" first game. That's how you shut the haters up and the critics talking about.
Facts.
Oh, since he playing the SWAC, we don't know what type of DBs he's throwing against.
Right, that was crazy.
We don't know the level. One dude talking about SWAC secondaries is like high school.
Yeah.
Close to the
talking about high school teams could beat SWAC schools. Yeah, he was talking crazy.
Excuse my language, bro,
nah, for real.
crazy.
Shut your dumb ass up, homie. That's really what I wanted to say on there, but it was more like, why would I give it more attention?
Because that's what he wants.
Right.
You know?
So that's why I didn't quote it and go off on it, bro. But I read that shit. I couldn't even believe it because it's more like, bro, first off, you ain't never played football before because you think a 15-year-old could beat a 20-year-old. You out of your mind. And y'all call the NCAA nerds, so I'm assuming y'all some analytics dudes. Mm-hmm. And if y'all are, bro, when you watch film differently than the rest of us, nigga. You watching film with some numbers involved, nigga. Mm-hmm. You're not watching film knowing how to run a route. You're not watching film knowing how to throw a football because you don't know how to throw a football. Like, niggas watching it way differently, bro. You think because the certain stat number and, he threw it that far and he had this many air yards. Nigga, that don't got shit to do with throwing mechanics. That don't got nothing to do with a real eye test. When you watch film, you watch it differently than us, bro. Yeah. So that's why your ass talking about some, high schoolers, because, the high schooler, he passes for 15 yards a play, and your quarterback only passes for 8 yards a play. Bro, shut your dumb ass up, bro. Have you seen high school football before? You know what I mean?
Why are we trying to compare Florida high school football to I just don't think that was just a very bad comparison. Because, of course, everybody has the right to freedom of speech to make those type of comparisons. But it was just such a low ball. Like it felt much more like an insult, which it was, rather than him trying to get his game on. Because that's just insulting to these athletes who have made this to this level. And just to say, I feel like a high school quarterback can read you guys' defense and score at higher levels than the quarterbacks y'all play against. And that's crazy.
Yeah, right.
It's impossible.
Good luck. Okay, so this game is over. The Bowie State game is over. It's 22-11 in the fourth quarter right now. Let me get all the way to the end so I can get the score. 20-11 still. Bowie State pulls the upset. 40 seconds ticking down. It's over. The cake been baked. Good job, Bowie State, man. That's a dub right there.
And they walked in Delaware State and got that dub on their
walked in your trap. Take over your trap.
Finna get up out of here. Whoop this ass real quick.
Right. That's all that happened, huh? All right, back to this Grambling game, man. Grambling, 3rd and 3. Miles Crawley driving. We're near the 50-yard mark. Another deep out, and this batted down. This Grambling offense is too predictable. It's too predictable. They've been running these short outs and screens the entire game. At some point, you got to throw across the middle of the field. You can't be scared to do that. We haven't seen Grambling execute any of those plays in the middle of the field. We've seen all long throws.
Been a commander first half from Hampton, though. They kind of turned up the second quarter.
Yeah, they got their balance. after the offense, how they figure out what offense they're going against, and they haven't looked back. It could get bad for Graham. This could get really bad for Graham. Offensively, you got to open this. I'm surprised he hasn't opened it up yet. I'm not sure if he's called something that Miles isn't throwing it, but he hasn't attacked the middle of the field. He hasn't attacked downfield nearly enough. And this punter sucks, dog. Oh, that's a good punt, though. Look at that. Go get it. Down to the 6. There you go, man. I got to talk about you a little more. 53. 4 minutes to go. We got 21-9. Hampton's going to have the ball at their own 6-yard line. Grambling State is in trouble. If they allow a touchdown here before halftime, they are in big trouble. Trouble. You're going to come out in the second half and try to sling the ball around like you just did, but if your pass routes and your combinations, if you aren't play calling wise getting guys open in the middle of the field, it's going to be a long day. Hampton's DBs are all queued up on those outs and those screens. That's over with. I think Hampton right here has 4 minutes. They're doing a 4-minute drill. They have one timeout. No plans on stopping the clock here. Sunday out of Anderson. This would be a good time to make a play. Wrong way, Sunday.
Good draw.
Oh, yeah, because Sunday pinched.
Oh, no.
Good. Oh, that was a good tackle, too. That whole play was on Sunday out of Anderson, man. I watched him that entire play. He just pinched instead of staying in his gap, in the C gap. And watch he pinched here to D end. Pinch. Wide open. That's exactly where Sunday out of Anderson was. That was a great try for the rip there, but you got to be disciplined in these games. You got to be disciplined. You can't try to do your own thing. You gotta listen to the coach. You got to believe the coaching. Like Khalil said on Thursday, when it comes to winning the big games, you just got to follow the game plan like it's the Bible, dog. If you follow that and you believe in that, you'll have a chance. But if you try to do your own shit and play hero ball, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. 9-5 was a little hurt earlier, too. I guess he's battling through an injury today.
Man, I don't know, bro. Central State look nice in the yellow and red, man.
They hold it down for Ohio, man. They hold it down for OH.
D2, right?
D2.
So
SIAC.
They're one of the only D2s in Ohio, then.
No, it's a couple others. I mean, there's other schools. There's another HBCU up there, Tiffin. But there's a lot of
I know.
There's a lot of
Tiffin Dragons. I did some film for some homies at Tiffin before.
Yeah, because you still got Notre Dame College up there. There's a lot of D2 Ohio colleges. There's a lot of colleges up there in general, man. Elijah Burris running with his head on fire. Another 10 yards. Kieran Lewis Matthews. Sunday out Anderson's out the game. This Grambling's having a hard time identifying when these runs are coming, and it seems like guys are getting to the backfield, but they don't know where the ball is at all. I'm seeing penetration. I'm seeing a decent push by the D-line, but they're in the wrong position.
Good tackle.
Great open field tackle by Quincy Mitchell.
Quarterback knew if he broke that one, he might have got some way bigger game. Way to tackle.
Great tackle in the alley right there. Mm-hmm. That's how you make your money. Want to play the next level? There you go. First and 10 on Hampton's 35-yard line. They need to stop here. Graham needs to stop. Veer, keep by the quarterback, and there he goes. This quarterback isn't bad. Wow, that was a good block. Whoa. Did you see that? Oh, you missed it. Hampton's backup running back just ran over the lead block and ran over one of Grambling's linebackers. This Hampton team is pretty strong. Look at the OG ref up here, though.
Perfectly smiling.
OG ref up here. Wow. It's a pretty good Hampton team. Can't lie. They exceed my expectations this first half, especially with a backup quarterback. Everybody thought Malcolm Mays was a guy. He's a senior out of Texas, 6'6". It's coming up going to be his third year with the program.
Big game for Central right there. Drop back want to say he threw a post. Chalk got beat.
Oh, he's not down. Quincy Mitchell's about to throw him out of bounds.
He's gonna be down.
Somebody going down. Wow. Hey, this is a hard-hitting football game. As much as I'm talking about Hampton and how they're hitting, Grambling's showing a lot of toughness out there. Like, this is a hard-hitting football game. Both of these teams, both of the front sevens are all 6'4" and up. You know, you look on the back end, a lot of speed, a bunch of athletes all over the place. These guys are playing hard.
Niggas is leaving with some paint on them helmets, bro.
Right. If you get in this one, you in a fight. Like, you in a real fight. This is a real Brick City Classic. Uh-oh. Good pursuit on the backside. These dudes are getting smacked, though.
It just be like, bro, every time Hampton runs the ball, the running back just have open opportunity to make any decision to get up the field, bro. So, like, the holes, I don't know. I can't say if – no, let's say this. Grambling's run defense up front is not getting it done. Pass defense, like you said earlier, they have been collapsing on a quarterback.
Yeah.
But when it comes to getting up the field, on the run defense, bro, they're not getting it. They're not getting it.
They're not.
It's not good enough.
Even the penetration. Free play. Here we go. Yeah, they're getting some penetration back there, but it's almost like people aren't in the right position.
Yeah, you did say earlier.
So you get penetration, but he run right past you.
Look up, dude. Yeah, he's a runner outside.
It's like, what's going on?
So, like you said, it might go back to just people doing their own thing and getting in the gap. It might be shooting the wrong gap, trying to make a play, trying to take a risk to make a play, and then they look up. Dude, right there, like, oh shit,
where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Yeah, you feel me? Coach gonna get told film about that. You feel me? Because coach is gonna be like, bro, your assignment right there was probably B gap instead of A gap, and you shot A gap.
Literally,
you leave him open.
Literally, you can see it in real time a lot. And you wonder like why people start moving down the field. And you start thinking about where people are positioning wise. It's like you aren't in the right position on defense. There's literally a gap for every player on the field. If you aren't in that gap, nigga, that's a touchdown.
Hampton's doing a good job of exploiting them things, bro. They're not just running because I see daylight. I'm getting happy and running. They're keeping their head up, moving through these holes and pockets in the areas and
keeping them honest.
Sure,
definitely keeping them honest. These Hampton running backs are pretty good. As good as the O-line is playing, and I think they're having a pretty good game. The Hampton running backs are finding these rushing lanes. They're cutting back, reversing. They're not even following these outside zones all the time.
Yeah, it looked like Central State just scored against MVSU. Like you said, they got her packed. They got her rolling.
Last IAC homie said Central State was coming with it, so you already know.
Probably second, third week into college.
I got the IAC in my heart on me, so I'm going for it. I think Valley gonna blow them out, but yeah, I think Central gonna fight.
This is a new Valley team, but we shouldn't forget that Valley last year did struggle against the D2 opponent, Buggy. So it's a whole new team. Hopefully they get it right. But I do remember.
I'm gonna take a look. We'll take a look at this Valley offense. It's a new quarterback. My guy Dino Maldonado is at quarterback for Valley. It's gonna be a different looking Valley offense. We'll take a look when they get back out. But here go Hampton, still driving, 3rd and 8. Drop back, 3-step drop. It's nothing. Pass rush is there. He's down. Yeah, pass rush. They're doing a great job.
Great job of containing and making them make quick decisions or having them.
4th down.
Or having them, confused.
1 minute, 16 seconds to go. Can Grambling put some points on the board with this amount of time? I think so. I think you get the ball to Guidry. You get the guy to some of your longer guys that stretch the field like J.R. Waters. Give them a chance out there. And I think, Graham could definitely put some points on the board. They have the chance. Good job by the defense right there. They had to get off the field. If you allow a touchdown there, that's a backbreaker.
Demoralizing right there.
That's a backbreaker.
Now you can go into the half, make some adjustments. Only down 12 rather than being down 19.
You see that man right there?
Maldonado.
He a bad man. He's from out here too. We'll talk about the Mississippi Valley game at this halftime. We got 1 minute left for Graham.
I've been seeing that jet sweep a lot, bro.
Typical spread play.
People you run by,
Yeah, you got gang tackle.
Oh man, bunch of red hats over there, bro.
Central's lit. So we got a lineup for a punt for Hampton. Hampton's out here. They're up 21-9. There's 1 minute, 17 seconds to go. On this 4th and 11, they're gonna punt the ball off to 3. It looks like I thought 3 was Floyd Chalk, but I don't think so. That doesn't look like Floyd Chalk. Punt is away. They got some coverage down there. He's gonna fair catch it. No penalties this time. Oh, we do have one. Roughing the kicker. Hampton's going to hold on to the rock. Grambling, if there was a way to shoot yourself in the foot.
You just did it.
You just did it, young man.
I know you love chips, bro.
What you do?
This was called from Son.
Oh, finesse.
That's called.
Finesse.
That's called right there, bro.
Ran to the kicker. That's going to be a first down for Hampton. Grambling, way to shoot yourself in the foot. Why would you even blitz?
Yeah.
Why would you even blitz? Who would even send you? I think you sent yourself.
Yeah, you think that was a coaching call or you think that was a player?
I think he sent himself. I think there was a regular pass rush, but he goes, let me try to get a block right here.
Get this block, we score.
If we had the ball right here, it'd be way better.
Yeah.
Let's get it all back right here. When in actuality, nigga, let him punt it.
You cannot play like that, bro.
Wow.
These cowboy plays will kill you.
It's not going to help, man. Grambling, man, I think I gave up another touchdown just then doing that. This isn't open. Wow. Yo, 21 for Grambling is getting abused out here.
I just think this Grambling team is not really disciplined, bro. Or people are moving on their own accord, trying to make big plays.
It's starting to. They were undisciplined last year, so I can see shades of that this year. 21 that can't cover nothing. I don't know how many balls they throwing on 21, and he's in the boundary. I don't understand. If you're the top corner, why is he treating you like this? You being abused by Zero right now.
And they're gonna start picking on you, bro. Some good quarterbacks.
They are. They're falling back on that. Zero has around 3 catches right now. He's gonna foul on 21's and man. We got man. There's a ball. That's a ball.
Did you catch?
That's a pick.
Oh my gosh.
That's a pick. Grambling. Woo. Good night.
I think you for sure got that, bro. We talk about somebody, they go make a play right after.
Right. That was the opposite sides. That's a field corner goes to make a play. Number 8. Oh, wow. Throws a deep ball about 30 yards downfield. And he snatches it out of the receiver's hands. Goes down at the 2-yard line. I think right here, Grambling just runs the ball, gets out of halftime, but a great play by the defense, though.
Whose fault you think?
No, it's not nobody. That's a great defensive play.
Great defensive play.
The quarterback should put that farther.
They fired up at Central State, bro. 21 just hit somebody. He started stomping on the court, on the field.
Hey, yo, Central State is banging right now. Central State is banging. You're not lying.
Man, that was helmet down. Have you seen targeting calls in HBCU world as much as in FCS world?
Hell yeah, I see it like twice a week. Grambling coming out, 1 minute left, man. Let's see if they can get out this end zone. Simple zone read, and that's a nice run.
Yeah, I don't think that kid that made that hit, I don't think he's all right, bro. Trainer's grabbing him.
His chest hurt, probably.
He might have concussion, bro. No, he led straight helmet. Like, you know how we was
in
junior clinic.
Are they alternating quarterbacks? That's the problem.
He's in helmet, straight helmet
right.
down.
Graham is back at it, 2nd and 6. Let's see what they can do.
No timeouts yet. They're not gonna take no shot here. Just run it.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get out of this half and alive.
Survive. No, yeah, really is what it is.
Hold on to the ball, please. That's the last play of the half. So Graham's gonna go into this halftime down 21-9. We'll talk about the Central State and Mississippi Valley game. But Graham is getting hurt, man. See, Phillips good move by 19. Yeah, the D-line does well in pass rushing. When it comes to stopping the run, they can't do it, man. They really can't.
Can't get up the field.
And my main takeaways from this halftime, number 1, Grambling's defense has to play much more disciplined in the second half if they're going to win this game. Number 2, offensive play calling for Grambling has to improve. I think we're seeing a version of this Grambling offense of like maybe day 2 or 3 install. We need to see the day 7 and 8 installs. We need to see more crossing patterns. We need to see more passes downfield. I guarantee if you blew up the Pro Football Focus, there's probably only 1 pass thrown downfield for Grambling the entire half. And honestly, for most of the half, Grambling dominated the ball. Their first possession, they went 12 plays for around 80 yards. They've been dominating the ball. For a team that's been dominating the ball, you have, for the amount of plays that they've run, we should have seen much more from Grambling at this point. So I think at halftime, maybe Coach Tony Hole goes in there and goes, okay, let's add these plays because we see these different looks now. But I think it kind of already should have happened. Those adjustments should have happened first and second quarter. They're a little late. Hampton, if anything, has taken the initiative on offense since Grambling hasn't, right? And Hampton's begun to open up their offense a little more. Not only running the ball now, I think now we're seeing the full Hampton offense. Interceptions and all, right? You take the good with the bad. But now we're seeing a Hampton team that's throwing the ball vertically, a team that's challenging Grambling downfield, and Grambling isn't answering the call. A lot of blown coverages downfield, and at times it seems as though if the pass rush doesn't get there, somebody's going to be open downfield. Yeah. And that's the biggest problem for Graham. Graham is almost relying on this pass rush to keep them in games and keep them in and long situations defensively, so that offensively it makes up for the gains that they're making on the ground and now downfield. So Graham is really put in a tough situation. I think at halftime, the Grambling State defensive coordinator is going to go in there and say, straight up, we've got to be able to stop the run because we can't do that. The only reason why Hampton passed, I think, really is because they can now open up the playbook. But also, it was late in the quarter, right? It was like maybe 2 minutes left. You got to pass in that situation. You can't keep it on the ground. But now in the second half, when you're up, you can run the ball for the rest of the damn game. You're winning. There's less possessions in college football now since the clock doesn't stop after a first down. So with that being said, if you can dominate on the ground, you will literally dominate another team. So Graham, at halftime, the conversation has to be, we must stop the run. Offensively, we have to be able to throw the ball down the field. I'm talking to Miles Crawley about different route combinations I like out of the slot and things like that, because you got to come out with a different look in the second half. What Graham did in the first quarter is not going to work in the third quarter. This time, we're going to see some Grambling players make some plays offensively. I want to see Floyd Chalk get more incorporated into the offense.
And Leonard Williams, man, I want to see him break for a long one too.
Right, we saw a little bit of Lambo, which was cool. It's good to see a little bit of Lambo out there, but I don't feel like we're getting the full dosage of it. And look, part of it is offensively, Grambling hasn't been able to move the ball. So less first downs equals less plays equals less variations of play calls. So the last couple of offensive drives we've seen from Grambling have been 3-and-outs. And that does hurt your offensive play calling. But at the same time, some of your money plays are probably to your money players. Maybe you try those out in your openers and your first downs and your second downs instead of your and long situations. I remember early in the game, I think right after Mount got here, Grambling was running some variation of choice routes with solo receivers. Mm-hmm. Get back to that. You have to find out if your receivers can win against these DBs. The same way Hampton found out that their receivers can win against your DBs, right? And running screens and 5-yard outs are cool for trying to get some yak, but let's run some routes downfield and let's try to get open. If they can't get open, they can't get open. But we got to try it, and we have to put the ball downfield or it's over, honestly. I think Hampton comes back out in the attacking style defense in the second half and forces Grambling to put the ball in the air. And if Grambling can't complete passes, it's going to be a lot of more 3-and-outs, and Hampton's going to get the ball back and continue to hammer the ball on the ground like it's no tomorrow. Grambling's defensive line is good, but they got to be able to stop the run.
Yeah, some good. Hampton has some good going on. Got some great chemistry, great momentum going on just offensively. You know, of course, that pick may have been, ill-mannered. You don't want that. But, like you say, taking that shot downfield. They've done it before.
Right.
Defender made a great play, but that could have went out either way.
Mm-hmm.
That could have went straight to because in that play, the wide receiver was leading. He definitely was leading. He was
right
in front of the DB. So maybe a longer throw, or if he overthrew that, it would probably been better than underthrowing him because he threw that pick.
Right.
But they are willing to take those shots, and if you're gonna be willing to take those shots, bro, it's gonna pay off. And it has already, but that could have
paid off twice already.
Yeah, this half could have been. It was one play from going from 9 to 21, from 9 to 28, and that's I think that's really big.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about that, bro, because you go into that halftime down 18, 19 points. It's way more like, okay, we got hurry up. We got to put points up early to be in this game, and that frantic state.
Right.
You don't want Grambling playing like that.
Right.
That's more quick to quick 3-and-outs. Maybe some more mistakes. You got defenders want to make big plays. I think Grambling has to sit down and play the long game. This game is 15 minutes a quarter. Yeah,
they got to settle down. They have to settle down. And some of these players are new. They have a lot of returners also. So you look at a Grambling team that probably has been very eager for this matchup, right? This matchup has been talked a lot about on social media. So I'm sure they see all the chatter about it and are eager to go out there and hit somebody. But also you gotta listen to your coaches. You gotta run the play.
You gotta run the play.
You gotta run the play. If you can't just be out there running around with your head on fire, not running the play. So Graham, I think they could do this. I think they can still pull it off. I still had them winning by 14 points. Looks unlikely right here. Offensively, they're losing some sparks, right? They got to get it going again. But I think they can still do this. I think this Grambling offense has the wherewithal to score 40 points, right? They have the explosiveness. They have the playmakers, the players to do it. I think it's going to be about play calling, putting them in position, taking more risks downfield, and more chunk plays for Grambling. Grambling right now, they've been conservative in their play calling, and it's not paying off as much as they would like it to, right? If they got the touchdown from Guidry and it wasn't a holding penalty, it would have helped much more. But when you look at it now, only having 9 points, you go, well, did it really pay off? Only scored 9 points that half, right? We weren't in the red zone very many times. It's not like we missed field goals. We simply couldn't get first downs, and that's a problem. You got to find a way to move the ball consistently, not just once or twice. Every drive, you got to be able to hit on certain things, and certain things that I think Grambling are starting to use now is starting to dry up. That 5-yard now, that's dried up. Stop doing that. As many now routes without a shoot route we're running, it's dried up. We need to stop doing that. Mix things up a little more. Let's keep it more in between the tackles. Let's attack these safeties. We haven't seen the Hampton safeties the whole first half.
Yeah,
right?
True.
We haven't touched them. But Graham has some nice players like Nashawn Dickerson, big size guys that can play in the inside in the slide, or even from the outside, go catch a dig in there that can make those type of plays. So we're going to need guys to step up in the second half if we think Grambling is going to win this game. But if you're Hampton, though, you're in a great position.
Great spot. But, this Grambling thing, I think once they score, they might settle down a little bit because it's only a 12-point game, bro. So
right.
It's that one score, it's a 5-point game. It's much more intact than what it looks like right now.
It is.
Because Hampton has just been dominating on both sides of the ball.
Right.
But, like I said, if Grambling was able to get a quick score out here in the third quarter, it changes the game much. People going, okay, they are still in this game right now, but morale's low. Like the last big play they had was the pick to end the half, which was great. Don't get me wrong, but them shoot themselves in the foot, with the roughing the kicker, like that's just roughing the punch. That's a bad penalty to get. And it only tacks on to it's just not going our way this half right now.
Yeah.
So they need a big power play to come out early and try quick and hit Hampton, and try to flip the game back on his head, because one touchdown can just flip the whole momentum back to it being Grambling, but it needs to happen more sooner than later.
Exactly. So I wouldn't say this game's a toss-up. It's very much in Hampton's hands, but like you're saying, one possession can change a lot of things for Grambling, and hopefully their offense can start waking up, because we did see some good things from them in the first quarter. They were clicking. Let's see this Central State game. I think also the Norfolk game, Norfolk and Virginia State game is over too.
Cracking down in the Premier League, bro. You can't, no more time wasting, bro.
What you mean? You can't just kick it around?
So say someone foul, that too. But say someone you get a foul, and you run up to get the ball.
Yeah.
My dude right here on the team just threw the ball behind him, like, well, fuck that. And the ref came up to him like, give me that yellow card, bro.
Oh, you gave him a yellow for that?
Yeah, bro. Like they have cracked down this past what's it called, all the referees, and
Yeah, I mean they're not having it.
Yeah, referee association in Premier League not having it no more. You can't even talk crazy to the ref no more. Like they just said only people that can talk to refs to debate a foul are captains and vice captains. If you're not a captain, bro, they are yelling. Like, you get in the ref's face, but like, that's not a foul. And you get a yellow card.
Wow. Let's see if we can find some stats for this game. That's. I mean, hey, look, man, that's how soccer's supposed to be played, homie. I don't know what y'all was doing over there in the Prem.
Bro, like, you can give refs flack. But, it's like that. You remember one time Michael Jordan talked to that one ref. He was like, I believe you, Michael. Yeah. Like, them refs be fans of a lot of them players, too, bro. So, you be like, you know what?
I believe you, Michael.
No, that by far is the craziest. Like, I didn't see a foul, Michael, but if you thought you said, I believe you. I believe you, Michael. Nah, get this thing out of here. Think it's biased.
Let's see. Fox Sports, what y'all got? They got the box score for us. No data, no play-by-play, and no social. Okay, nothing for us. Hampton Athletics, what y'all got for us? That's the history. That's what I don't care about. Yeah, okay, so I guess we got no live stats for this one, y'all. Sorry. That's how the cookie crumbles. We'll find some stats at some point, though. Don't worry about nothing. 21-9. All right, so we're going to talk about this Central State game a little bit now, too, man. T-Mac, what's the deal, my boy? We waiting on you, homie. Whenever you ready.
Yeah, they hitting that Central State game, which we're going to talk about first. A lot of helmets colliding.
Right, everybody getting smacked.
It's mute over there, bro, but me, we can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it through the screen for sure. So let's see, and then we got the Southern game coming up because T-Mac going to pull up for the Southern. We're doing a Southern watch party. We're going to see y'all.
Who Southern got today?
Southern got Alabama State.
Okay. Did we talk about that? Nah,
yep, I told you about that yesterday.
SWAC West, SWAC East.
Yep, it is non-conference. That one started up at 3. Got it going. See Mississippi Valley. We'll talk Valley and Central too, y'all. Right now, Valley and Central is 7-7, man. Put that in there too.
We were talking about Jerry Rice, but I peeped out it was a little quick. What's it called? He is at the game now.
Oh, you there? Okay. Good for you, Jerry. Now to pull up on him.
That song is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean Mississippi Valley's doing this alternating. Oh, that was a big hit right there.
Oh my man,
it's a hard hitting game.
They are turned up at that game, bro.
It's a game for the big kids.
That's definitely a game I would want to be at, bro. Ooh,
they're playing at Chicago Bears Stadium, man.
Were they playing at Soldier Field?
Yeah.
That's hard.
They're doing numbers. You see the big C in the middle?
That is hard, bro. You know what? I'm like, bro. I'm like, nah, Central State, because I saw the field.
You thought that was their field?
I'm like, bro, this is a really nice field. Central State, this Central State's home operation. I'm like, that is an amazing field, bro.
Yeah,
that's Soldier Field.
Yeah, Soldier Field on me. That's a pro stadium.
I'm hot, bro. There needs to be more people there. All them Bears games, niggas be losing, they get mad. Go watch some college football on Soldier
Right,
Stadium,
yeah, go pull up. You know, the HBCU fans out there. It's a nice showing, to be honest. For Mississippi fans to travel up to Illinois
and then Ohio,
to
Chicago,
drive right over, it's not a bad showing at all. They got to get the Chicago public to pull up.
Man, I'm not sure. You know, you could have did something. You could have had something, bro, with parents and kids go. You know, maybe more so not a recruitment, but you know, something like, all right, we're HBCU in Ohio. You know, we're not as close as you guys, but if you don't feel like traveling all the way down to the south to go to HBCU or traveling to the East Coast to go to the MEAC, hey, there's a viable option. Central State. So, like you said, they could have definitely did some outreach there and could have had a program where they had some students come and watch the game, and then, you know, get an invitation to open house. They come to the game. You get something, bro.
The whole thing. So you go to score right now, y'all 7-7.
You know, me and Flip's about to be college recruiting, student recruiters.
Yeah, everybody know everybody messing with us. But Central State definitely has a nice, you know, they got a good pitch for it, and games like this help. You know, you can bring a SWAC school up around your region and play against them. You know, that helps because I'm pretty sure Central State has some guys from Chicago at this game. True. You know what I mean? On the sidelines right now being recruited. True. So this is a great recruiting pitch. It's probably good for both teams when it comes to recruiting and trying to add to exposure for your school. Just playing at a game at the Chicago Bears Soldier Stadium and playing a game in Chicago when neither of your teams are in Chicago, it helps a lot for recruiting. And I'm not sure about Chicago football, right? So maybe you take over the scene with that.
That's true. They have Miss Chicago football is good, but when I think about it, bro, football runs into October and them out there. So, bro, playing high school football in the snow it's cold. I can't imagine that, bro. You know,
it's dumb cold out there.
Especially since we both West Coast dudes.
Yeah.
To a point, like, you know, we play in Vegas, it gets hot, but playing in the snow in high school, I just can't expect that. College, you know, it's different.
Right.
But that's crazy to me, man. It just means more, bro. Football shit.
It just means more. It just means more. So, yeah, we got the halftime of the Grambling Hampton game, y'all. We're talking a little Central State, Mississippi Valley. It's a good matchup. It's a very good matchup.
I agree. It's not like D1 just pummeling on D2. Some good hits flying around. You know, they getting after it. Some good competitive games going on in the background.
Right.
Every time I look up, bro, someone getting smacked. You know, and
some good football.
So that's an indicator. It's a good football being played, bro.
So good football for real. People are rallying to the ball. One thing about Central State, man, they have a pretty good defense, but they're led by a guy named Jalil Lenore, and he can go. And sometimes, the team takes off from your energy as a team leader.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes your team leader come out smacking some. It's like, oh, shit, for real?
Everybody, it's one of them days today.
We could treat him like that, for real? Okay, watch this. And he next, pow, So sometimes it's contagious. You know what I mean? Like Jarvis was saying, it's contagious. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that energy is transferable in college football. If one of your top guys, especially in a matchup where you're going against a better team, right, a Division II team, if one of your guys get a nice lick off on him and you go, he just threw him like a rag doll.
Maybe I can do that too.
I got muscles.
I went pretty hard this fall camp.
I work out with bro all the time. Hold on, come here, guy. Okay, I like this. My
max is higher than this.
Right, I might just yoke this dude up right now. You're right, I am 6'3". Sometimes it's an eye opener for these kids. But I can definitely see Central State as a team that's playing like a team that's not scared. Think about earlier, we saw Bowie State, them running backs running. We saw Bowie State stand up to a Delaware State team. Mm-hmm. They're in the same region. Delaware State beat them last year, 21-14 after Bowie hopped up early. This year, Bowie State dominated the whole game, and they're the D2 team. So you got to think Central State saw part of that game, heard about it. You know what I mean?
And maybe they haven't, bro. But it's about to be whenever it gets halftime, thinking like, bro, Bowie State it's not impossible, bro.
That game started about an hour and a half, probably up to this point, 2.5 hours after that game.
Oh, so if updates or anything, phones looking like, oh shit,
they just did this. Because even if you see the first part of the game, they were up 14-0. Mm-hmm. Then it was 14-3. And they were up at halftime 14-3. So you got to think, that goes into some of the psyche of the kids where it's like, this is doable. Like, you look at some of these lower-end Division I FCS schools, your Delaware States or Mississippi Valleys that are on smaller athletic budgets. Mm-hmm. And you go, damn, shit, they budget ain't that much bigger than ours.
They don't look much different than us, like you said.
They around the same size as us. They coming near us. They playing, this low-key a home game for me. Imagine how many Chicagoans are from,
that is true, bro.
That are from Chicago that are on Central State's team right now. Like, you coming to my parts, homie, and y'all kind of beatable.
It's not like you guys are... And
you're not really big dog to me.
Really? You guys are not. We're not playing Ohio State. We're not playing Akron. We're not even playing Ohio University. We're playing a team that's definitely beatable.
And you got to be real. We're not even playing Alcorn. You know what I mean? We're not even playing Southern now. We're not playing them. That'd be different. We playing them.
True, Flex.
A couple of them teams is known for I'm gonna really put hands on you, brother. Like, it don't matter time or place.
So you think it's easy? We are not coming out easy playing against y'all.
Exactly. So, it's a Valley team that's learned. Wow. It's a Valley team that's learning a lot about themselves, but it's also you're playing against a very confident Central State team that knows themselves and also takes this as a home game. You coming up to us, homie? Shit, this an hour. They got us drove an hour to
go to the Midwest.
Yeah, you coming to us.
He should have went down on that when you got about it. What's it called? We kind of put him in a headlock.
Yeah, I think what's hurting Valley right now though, they keep alternating quarterbacks. That's not gonna help.
But we seen that also with who? A&T.
Yeah.
And I think he traded the other day too. He was just like, I just think, damn, 2nd and 20 is crazy.
If you just go with one quarterback, sometimes you can figure out a lot more.
You live or die. What's going on?
Because they're putting Jamari Jones in here.
He just dropped the snap too. I'm not sure if it was too low. It probably was too low, but he had to pick the ball to try to make something.
All right, keep it a buck. He's done stuff like that before. he done stuff like that before. So it's like to me. Yeah, throw Dino in there, see what he can do. But 7 points against a Division II team in one half of football.
It can't happen, bro.
It's unacceptable, bro. Get out of my football game. So you got 9 minutes left, right? You still trying to make it happen with him, but come on, man.
He dropped it twice, bro. Get him out the game, man.
What is going on right now? You not moving the sticks. Dino.
So Dino's a SoCal guy?
SoCal, man.
That's not the one. You said someone else from Pasadena. I think that you said.
Nah, Floyd Chalk from Grambling from Pasadena.
Dino's just SoCal, you think?
He's SoCal. I get his bio up for us. We can talk a little bit about Dino. Yeah, I did like a show on him and stuff because he's the best kept secret. Playing at New Mexico State past 4 years through COVID, all that. Had a decent game like in 2021. Been riding the bench since then.
But then, really, you think he has had a fair shake, or the New Mexico State quarterbacks have just produced more than them?
The other dudes, they like the other dudes more. But to me, it's like if you're not playing, you just sit on ice.
Yeah.
Because it's like no wear and tear. It's like having a car that's in the garage for a long time.
Turn that bitch on, bro.
It's the same car, just getting a car wash. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta go check out check the oil on it. You know what I mean?
True. That's
go
true.
fix something. But
check
other than
battery,
that,
see if the battery not dead. So
other than that, so he might be from the Bay, Santa Maria, but he came down and played at Ventura College, junior college though.
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Santa Maria. So I'm guessing he was Santa Maria High School. Or did he say St. Joe's?
St. Joe's.
Oh, he's singing with the St. Joe's. What time you go to St. Joe's, bro?
Let's see.
Cause I got a story about them, man.
There you go.
Basketball.
High school, St. Joe's, junior college. So he was a junior in 2021, so probably 2018.
So, bro, 2016 we go up there for CIF.
So before you say that, he played football, track, and golf.
Okay.
In case you bumped into him somehow, I don't know.
You know, they basketball game, bro. So we go up there to eat, team dinner, get ready for the game. So we going to the grocery store getting some stuff. She's like, "Oh, you guys a battle team?" Like, yeah, we play St. Joe's today. Wiley looked at us like, she shook her head like, She's like, "I hope they go easy on you guys." I'm like, "Damn,
go easy on y'all."
Like, so St. Joe's really the school. This might be the only school. So they turned up, bro. We get to the game. So it's the first time I ever played against a team. It's a court. So the pass, but it's a plexiglass wall, so people can stand by the plexiglass and say anything to you, bro. So, bro, the environment is crazy. Bro.
So they like on the court basically with you.
But they not.
But
standing
they threw the glass.
They whole upper body there, so bro, they come out crazy, bro. They warm us talking crazy to us.
Yeah.
This is alleged. I don't think it happened. I think the homies OD, but. What they saying? We about to do the Pledge of Allegiance, but national anthem. Homie, my band Shane did not put his cards in his hand. They start saying some racist shit to us.
Start going off.
So we thinking like that.
You think you Kaepernick?
This is gonna be one of them games.
You think you Cap? We seen Cap before. They crazy up there probably.
So we came out we smacked them the first half after the whole what's called quiet.
Okay.
Sideline quiet, man. Ended up winning the game, but it was one of them games we thought it was gonna be real close and get hold by the refs. But back to. Grambling and Hampton, man. It's going
pretty even. 6 of 10 third down conversions for Grambling, 3 of 6 for Hampton. 111 passing yards for Graham, 108 for Hampton. 50 rushing yards for Grambling, 132 rush yards for Hampton. So that's the most eye-opening right there. Hampton's controlling things on the ground. Their average
per play is big. It's coming up big too, though. That's
right.
Big. Hey, I think you definitely caught it though. You said it's about 7.5, bro. That was a great call, Felix. You caught that in the first quarter.
Right. Yeah.
7.5 yards of play.
Yeah, that's
what it penalties looks pretty even. I mean, that big penalty from Grambling was just
that last one hurt the most.
Yeah, that was just the most obvious. But the penalty's pretty even. Both teams making some mistakes.
Right, that last one hurt the most. But
you need that. You need that stop in that field position, bro.
Yeah, so we'll see how this second half. If we can see a Grambling team that is gonna play with the same life we saw in the first quarter. I think they had a lot of life in the first quarter, then they kind of hedged in the second quarter. Now we watching swag surf out here. They swag surfing out there. Everybody. The whole stands. I don't know how many people there. I don't want to guess, but I would say at least 10,000.
It looks like they're not tripping on seats. You feel me? You buy a seat, you can sit anywhere, bro. People sitting.
It looked like around, I would say like around 10,000, 12,000 people here. It's like a 25,000 seat stadium probably. Or maybe, I think it's 17,000 actually. This seat's 17,000. Looks like about 10 or 12 here.
I really think, man, that's like 17,000. That's a lot of people, bro. But a lot of stadiums like 30. Oh wow, dude from Central just broke.
He gone. Central's out of here. Good night. Oh, yeah, they battling. I think they might beat Valley.
I'm telling you, bro.
Because Valley not leaving my boy in. They doing some alternative stuff.
Central lit up though. That's what I'm like. They are hyped up for this game, and so is Mississippi Valley. They hitting too. Everybody's hitting. Wow, that can't happen. But they hitting.
He on that shit one hand. Let's go, Graham. So Graham out here trips right. Got a nice set out. Let's see what Miles Crawley could do. Downfield plays right here. That's downfield routes. Why'd he roll? Good catch.
Pocket was low-key collapsing though. Flicks.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, it looked like because.
No, it was. He got flushed.
The DN on the far side was coming from the back end, so I feel like he had to step up and try to move into the pocket.
Let's see. That was so like I was saying, like them downfield routes. That was a lot of downfield routes right there. I saw a couple posts and a couple digs. It's a good flush. I mean, way to get completion, man. Nice job by Crawley keeping it going. I think I'm just a little bit more frustrated at the times that he does flush. Like anytime he does, I'm like, I get fucking PTSD. So you got trips left. I think this might be a good time to run the ball. 2nd and 3. Graham's going to start throwing the ball. I'm looking right now. It looks like what Hampton's doing, they're bringing their safety down into the box on trips formations because they don't believe that Grambling can threaten them with a pass out of trips.
What you just called too, bro. You said the safety's not getting no play, so then you can step up.
They're gonna make a play.
Coach, they haven't thrown the ball down the field yet.
Right. Right now we're looking at one high safety out of man. Okay, that's a nice play right there. Let's get the first down, Graham. Nice play. That's it right there. Okay, so we're looking at a little bit of different play calling. Like that play action to the sprint out screen, like a dart screen. Good play. Good play. Positive play for Grambling. Moving the defense from sideline to sideline. Not allowing Quinshon Townsend to really get his bearings on there, middle linebacker. He's out there number 4 for Hampton. Now, he's an impact guy too, but he's also a player that if he dials in on you, you're going down, right? Last year he had 100 tackles. Not many tackles for loss, but when you get around him, you're going down.
You said open field, you're getting caught up.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
Central
Graham takes a shot. He got him. He's open. That's a big catch, 40 yards. They got a white safety. J.R. Waters, 40-yard catch. Talk about stretching the field. That's that shoot route I was talking about. Graham finally gets to it. A beautiful shoot route, I would say. Miles Crawley, one of the biggest arms in the SWAC, lets it go 40 yards in the air. Drops down to JR. JR catches it, gets out of bounds. Y'all got to get that white safety out of there, homie.
In the background, you missed it. Central State, 4th and 3 on, I think, the 3 or 4 yard line. Try to fake field goal. Try to score on, what's it called?
Fake field goal?
Yeah, Valley sniffed it out. Now Valley's ball.
Dumb play call, Kevin Porter. Grambling is moving the ball right now. They are moving the ball. J.R. Waters is getting started. He had a case of the dropsies last year, man. That boy was dropping shit. Dropping touchdowns. Great catch. Moves him onto the 15-yard line. Like we said during halftime, if Graham can score another touchdown right here and get within another score, this is a completely different ball game.
It's a whole different ball game.
It's a completely different ball game.
Rouse up, like, okay, they drove downfield. Now defense, like, we obliged. We have to get a stop now,
Right.
There's no more excuses of, we tired. We keep staying on the field.
Right. Here we go. Another run play. Floyd Chalk. Here we go. Get into the zone, boy. Great job, reading.
Was that lineman that hit that?
He was falling and he juked him.
Oh, okay.
He falling and said, get around you.
Okay, let's go. Let's go, Grambling.
They down there.
In the red zone, goal line zone now.
Yeah, they're down near the 11. Floyd Chalk with the rock again. Looking good. Woo! Floyd Chalk from Cali. Hello.
Hey, that's
hello.
Out, man.
I like that right there. Floyd Chalk, man. I talked about him during halftime. They're getting him more into the game. When he gets the ball, man, 29, get out the game. Get out the game. Floyd Chalk again. 101. Hello, touchdown.
I feel like this is.
Shout out to LA kid.
Oh, talk that shit too.
Shout out to LA kid. Hit your squabble, please. Just make us happy.
But now that's how Grambling wants to play. You got that long game down the field, bro. Now they put it on the floor and they getting to it.
Floyd Chalk just took on 2 guys, carried number 8 into the end zone, and stared him down at 5'6". That's different.
Play before that, blew 29 off the water.
He put 29 in the end zone. Play before that.
Lucky he ended up on the 1.
Next play, he grabbed his homie, took him to the end zone. So now we're going for 2 again because Grambling went for 2 earlier and missed it.
I was thinking, there's no way they got 6 off 2 field goals. So
why do you go for 2 right here, guys? Making 17 to 21 or 16 to 21, there's no difference. Do you not have a field goal kicker? I'm going to keep asking this shit. Because they missed. They haven't kicked the field goal. How'd they kick the field goal today? They did. They went to 9. Yeah, they kicked the field goal.
53 is their main kicker.
Right, he was punting.
Yeah, punter too, so.
Oh, he does both. Good pass.
Good
nice.
Too.
Great. There we go.
But this is what we're talking
I like
about
that.
Grambling, man.
17-21.
They are a risk-taking team, and it did pay off this last time, but it's a whole different ball game now. It's a 4-point game.
Completely different game.
Got that early strike. Now, it's looking good.
Yeah.
Boom! Get off me.
Floyd Chalk is nothing to play with.
Floyd Chalk, was he there last year?
Yes, freshman last year.
Oh, wow, so he got time.
He played great. He really showed out. He was an MVP of the Bayou Classic, but they lost. He was definitely offense MVP
big,
for
Being
Graham.
MVP in a losing game means he definitely.
He did his thing.
He did your thing.
He did his thing. He was like 13 carries for like 125 yards, and then had a couple catches. So he and Lamborghini Williams back there, they are problems. Miles Crawley looks good. When Miles Crawley looks good, he looks really good. But when he looks bad, it makes you question a lot. It's kind of weird, but when he looks good, he looks
nice
good.
Though, bro. Over back shoulder.
Every one of the throws he made on this drive was nice, right? But in the second quarter, though, it's like, damn, where's the opening? Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's play calling or if that's Miles being liking different parts of the playbook and not being as comfortable with other parts of the playbook. Because it almost seemed like the plays that were being called just they got old, people start jumping them and things like that. Now, with people running downfield, it exposed the safety, right? I talked about it before halftime. We haven't even seen the Hampton safeties. We have exposed number 29 within 6 plays.
Yeah.
Right? Just trying them. Yeah. You throw J.R. Waters on the shoot route, and now you making them tackle against Floyd Chalk, and now you go, oh, shit, we got to open it. But I think they didn't try those things in the first half, which was slowing them down.
Yeah, maybe because, like you said, they took the first play, even though he got flushed out and was able to make a great completion, the first play had 3 or 4 routes going upfield.
Right.
So now you keeping the safety aware.
Yeah.
So then they tried him again, bro, and I think they tried the DB rather than safety, but the wide receiver made a good play down the field. So maybe they did go in there at halftime and said, let's go try to get downfield a little more. Let's see how good these safeties are because they are eating our run game up. They're collapsing the run game. So.
Right, and even the screens are everybody jumping the screens. It's almost like they expect a screen. So it's good to see they're mixing it up. We're gonna see in this second half what type of heart Graham has.
Yeah.
We really are.
First half, this first drive showing it though. They're doing a great job. Oh man. I wonder how the cost of the Inter Miami game, bro, when they play LAFC or Galaxy.
Can't find one now. I mean, you probably could, but
600.
Yeah, it was a rack easily. So this Grambling State defense is about to get back on the field. That last scoring drive was 8 plays, 81 yards, 3 minutes.
Crawley 4 for 4, 64 yards on that drive. Great drive by him, and he's talking right now too. So the morale looks like it's up, bro. Got guys on the sideline smiling.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they feeling it.
And maybe we didn't. I don't think we saw much of the sideline in the first half. We didn't show any clips, but we did perceive that it seemed like the morale was down.
It felt like it was because Hampton's offense was staying on the field, having long drives, and whatever they wanted happened. Blown coverage alike. Mm-hmm. It seems almost like their 2 touchdowns was on blown coverage. We're keeping it real. Uh-oh. Somebody talked to this Grambling team at halftime, bro.
So now, like I said, now we're going to see really, this is the first defensive drive for Grambling.
No. And
Hampton to come out too. So it's gonna be an interesting drive to see how this dictates the game. Big O's a hater of mid game interviews, bro.
Yeah, you don't like him. Stop talking to me.
He's talking about NBA. Them games came on. It's after the second quarter. He's like, bro, I can't even adjust right now. The game just started. So it's just like he is not a big fan of mid game interviews.
He over
halftime, he's cool, but like mid game, like he hates it.
Like, come on. Well, it's probably filling the halftime, though.
True.
They probably called him out early. Like the band still out there, too.
Served 37 years in the U.S. military. That's a great stat.
37 years?
No, he's an authoritarian coach, maybe. That's what that ticker gives off.
Right. That wasn't the head coach. Wow, what the hell? Dude, Burris is athletic. Did a backflip? The homie he stand on his head for like 2 seconds just now.
You mentioned
Hampton got the rock.
Height by the front uglies.
Yeah.
Big uglies. Is this on both sides or is Grambling?
It's both sides. Nah, Hampton's O-line is all 6'4".
So when we talk about FBS football,
yeah,
is this somewhat of a line that we'll see on the from the FBS?
Like same size, yeah. These are comparable lines. That's kind of why I made this one of my showcase HBCU games this week. This is a FBS looking offense and defense. You talk about skill wise. You talking about Miles Crawley, who was invited to the Manning Passing Academy. It's one of the premier passing academies for most FBS passers. Some FCS, but mostly FBS passers. They invite him down to Louisiana. You meet the Mannings. You throw with kids. You throw with the scouts and everything. So Miles Crawley was invited to that. Sunday out of Anderson is looked at as a top NFL prospect out of HBCU this year. Dude, 6'6", 260 pounds at the end, right? So it's massive. along with him, is so many other players on both teams that fit the size requirements for like the NFL or even Power 5 that you go, damn, this is going to make for a good game.
Yep.
The entire Grambling defensive line is 6'3" and up. Two of them dudes, Sunday is 6'6", the other dude's 6'5", another guy is 6'3".
So
right.
You have a lot of potential draft prospects,
Right.
Depending on the year they have.
Right in the future. And then you look at Hampton's O-line. Every O-lineman is at least 6'4", 300 pounds. So you're looking at potentially a bunch of big men just hitting each other. On top of that, you look at Hampton's quarterback. He's 6'4". You look at Grambling's quarterback. He's 6'6". Right? You look at the speed on the outside. You go, damn, this is like a FBS style matchup. We're gonna see a lot of good football.
A premier matchup, like you were saying.
Yeah.
Of just all around.
Just some good football and a lot of good football players at one time. So you can go down player to player, matchup to matchup, linebacker to linebacker, right? You go Hampton's linebacker, Quinshondon Townsend, cat's 5'11", 230 pounds, had 100 tackles last year. You look at Grambling's linebacker, he's 5'11", 240 pounds. He had 120 tackles last year. So it's just like you go side to side and you go, damn, there's a lot of great players out here with some decent coaching. So you got to wonder, like, what's that going to make for what type of game? And it's a lot of scouts at this game. This is a big game to be watched.
Like you said, I'm guessing this is Brick City Clash. This is at the Washington National Football Team's stadium, right?
It's actually at DC United Stadium.
That's nice.
It's in DC. It's the first football game at DC United Stadium.
Solid, bro.
Making a little bit of history.
So speaking back on Miles Crawley, I know you said the NC Central's quarterback is regarded as the best HBCU quarterback. Did he also get an invite to the Man in the Academy?
No, not that I know of. No, which was interesting too, because Miles Crawley's the only HBCU player there.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I had to at least bring it up. I was like, hopefully, if those two got picked,
right, that'd be nice.
Go for the cream of the crop of HBCU quarterbacks. So.
Facts. I think Davis should have got the look. They saw that on the run. He's tight ends, man. Oh,
that's a big dude though. ADA's a pretty big dude.
Took that nigga helmet off. So the homie D2 was saying, and we had a good conversation about quarterbacks, but the homie D2 was saying, if you ever need to score a touchdown versus HBCU, just throw it to the tight end. They'll never respect the tight end at HBCU. So just throw it to him, bro. He's gonna be open. Wow, this quarterback is keeping it. There he goes.
I mean, this is good to see though. They're keeping it.
Keeping them honest.
And like you say, comparing back to our Thursday's watch game, NCAT didn't really do that. They handed off, let the running back try to get off much more. And I think both quarterbacks could have a better opportunity if they kept it on this read option a little bit. So,
right, we're seeing it more in this game. This Hampton quarterback, he's limping a little bit, but he's running the ball, keeping it on the ground, and that's what keeps your read option good is when you can actually keep it. If you're not a threat, then what the hell is the point? Nigga? We might as well just bring in some max protect and just push everybody at one time and run a dive play, because if you're not gonna keep it, there's no point.
Another question. So is spread HBCU? Is a spread offense becoming an actual norm in HBCU?
Yeah, I'll say it's probably norm.
D1 to D2.
Yeah, it's probably. I'll say it's probably norm. Football in general, I think in football it's probably 90% spread, like across all D1, 2, 3, NAIA. Like spread is damn near like your base offense is gonna be spread.
Because I remember man. Oregon didn't seem growing up, of course, Oregon was the premier program, but you got
everybody wasn't spreading it out though. It was a lot of
the coach from Air Raid. What's my man's name?
Mike Leach.
Mike Leach. Yeah. Rest in peace. He was a big Air Raid guy at multiple schools. So seeing the college football starting to change for being a priority of a running kind of offense to. Let a lot of these skill guys be more involved in the game. It's definitely good to see. And HBCU, because I feel like a lot of the games we watched last year. I remember us watching the Virginia State game. Doing a podcast when they're on. It would seem like the football would be much slower because there's a lot more running. I see a lot more passing, but now this season, this is good to see, man. They letting these guys get up and down the field, letting these trying to make these wide receivers make plays.
Making
a lot of screens and getting down the field.
Facts. So speaking of Virginia State, they just made the upset also. Another Division II over Division I win. Virginia State beats Norfolk State 33-24. Hello. Dawson Odoms, if that seat wasn't hot, it's sizzling right now. It's sizzling.
A lot of these D2s, though, coming to these games, bro, it's not much different.
Gotta love it.
They looking like, bro, y'all is not.
You mincemeat, homie. And Valley might be next. If y'all don't take Jamari Jones out, Valley is gonna be next, homie.
You keep mentioning, man. We're not playing Southern. We're not playing the premier SWAC teams, you know, like
right. We playing bottom of the barrel.
And MEAC is playing all the best MEAC teams too. So
Dale State bottom of the barrel, Norfolk bottom of the barrel.
So they looking like these games is winnable.
It was mincemeat. They don't even got their quarterback yet.
And the worst thing you want to do, Flicks, you know, these guys are going into games. Oh, we can win this game, but show some vulnerability from these D1 teams. Like, man, these niggas just like us. They put their shoes and stuff on just like us. In any sport, that is a big momentum swing when guys can feel like we can compete and this is a winnable game. These
right.
twos is going in.
Right. So we saw, like we said earlier, we saw Bowie State win the game earlier. They won their game 22-13, something like that. Just saw Virginia State beat up on Norfolk State 33-22. So, hey, if you a Division I, you go into this matchup, you got to have your stuff together, right? I think Valley is an easy picking because Valley still trying to alternate quarterbacks throughout the game. If you think that's going to work, it's not. But we back, though, man. We back from the timeout. Hampton got the ball in the red zone right now, man. Quarterback getting busy. He about to run it in for a touchdown. That's an easy one. He'll walk in. Touchdown, Hampton. Now they're up. They're going to be up 28-17.
He reading his defense. Hey.
They working out right now, yo. That was a nice. It was a quarterback scramble for 25 yards, man.
Gotta have this tackle. Gotta have that tackle, bro.
They had him dead to rights in the pocket. He made one move and got out, man. This Hampton quarterback's making a world of a difference. I can't lie.
These Hampton skill guys got great feet though. I think number 2 had a earlier play caught on the sideline. Made it quick, just readjust 1-2.
Right.
Got up the field. So, you know, these Hampton guys are definitely skilled. I think this has been on par. And Grambling has to do better with breaking down, chopping down, tackling. 42 did not I don't play football so much, but I did. He did not chop down, break his feet, get ready for him to make a move. He ran straight to him like he's going to get a straight sack. Like the quarterback's going to take a sack.
Right. And look, that's part of coming to week 1. You got the unknown and everything going against you. Grambling ain't know that this dude could go like this. True. He just wheeled Hampton down the field with his legs. Through these quarterback keeps, these read options. We talking about keeping them honest. He became the whole focal point of their offense just now in that coming out drive. So you didn't know he could do that if you're Grambling. But also, you didn't take him serious enough and respect him either. Yeah. Right? I think when Grambling saw that Malcolm Mason come out here, like, okay, this is whoever this is. And really, he's starting to take over the game. This dude, number 1, is on something. I can't lie, he's on something. That was a nice scamper. That was like a 25-yard run. Mm-hmm.
And they've ran quarterback draws for him. They have plays for him. So now he's getting his confidence in a spread offense where he can read option, he can keep it himself, or he can throw it up the field. So, you know, it's getting very dangerous, you know, if he keeps getting his confidence throughout the game. Because who knows how much points Hampton can put up. Because Grambling's not making a real force to stop him on defense.
Right, because, I mean, part of it, you know, we were talking about their pass rush. Grambling has had a successful pass rush, and they missed the tackle just now and gave up a touchdown because of that. But I think because their pass rush has been so neutralizing, we haven't thought so much about their quarterback as a rusher, right? We're seeing the quarterback getting more so sacked. He's in more of positions where he's vulnerable in the pocket.
Getting flushed out.
I think this drive, they turned the running back more into a running back to where, okay, this is more Wildcat style. Yeah. We're running more veer option because they ran some of this veer option stuff earlier where you're running more veer option, jet sweeps, more keeps. But honestly, you're not looking to pass at all. Brother, you looking to run. Yeah. You're looking to run. We saw something at halftime. If you would have kept the ball here, and here, you would have scored. So coming out, we're going to use that. So I think Hampton made some good adjustments themselves. We saw Grambling make good adjustments coming out. Hampton made some good adjustments. Yep. Now, the most difficult part about this right now is if you're Grambling's defense, accounting for the quarterback is the hardest part. Mm-hmm. He's the only man that's not accounted for if you're talking about 11 guys on that field. You're going to have to spy on this quarterback now for the rest of the game. Yeah. There's no way you just go, oh, he can't do it again. Because you know what's going to happen? It's going to be 50-22. Yeah, you keep saying. If you think he's not going to do it again. So, yeah, now you got to get real about that. Grambling's got to be a little more disciplined on defense. That's all it's coming down to. They're not as disciplined on defense, and they're not staying in their gaps. People are out of position to where if somebody makes a good play and breaks one tackle because all the rest of you are 3 more y'all out of position, it's easy.
Yeah, he might be. It's more susceptible to break for a touchdown because, like you're saying, no one's in position to even make a tackle.
Has Hampton even been inside the 10-yard line in this game? Every touchdown has been made from 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards out. It's just big plays after big plays. Yeah. It's not solidified drives. But this drive was 9 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Man, they did it.
Another 3-minute drive from Hampton. Also to mention, oh man, he's getting loose. This puts a lot of pressure back on the Grambling offense. You know, putting back on Miles Crawley because now I have to score.
He has
if we're gonna make this a shootout, if Grambling's defense is not gonna hold up, now I gotta, he's feeling like I gotta score now too.
I have to. Yeah, and that's definitely gonna be a thing. I hope on this drive, I'd like to see Floyd Chalk get the ball some more. I think a steady dosage of Floyd Chalk is what's gonna win Grambling a lot of football games this year. And look, as good as Miles Crawley is, you don't want to put him in positions to where we could hurt his progression. I think right now he's looking pretty good as a quarterback today. He hasn't made very many mistakes, and he's been very controlled. You don't want him to get erratic. You don't want to leave him out there making a lot of long throws that can end up in turnover situations, right? Right now is a crucial moment. You want a nice solidified drive, but you got to lean on your playmakers, right? Lyndon Rash should touch the rock on this drive. Floyd Chalk should touch the rock on this drive. Certain playmakers have to because that's what's going to move the ball downfield.
I get that for sure. Definitely letting Floyd kind of, because you in basketball kind of you say you let the game come to you. That's the term that we kind of get.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Miles made a great throw
up the
field to play before, so it would be right to let Floyd let these other guys try to work their game in a little bit more to, like you say, we keep mentioning keeping the defense honest.
Right. You know what you're up against if you're Grambling. You know you can beat the safeties at times. You understand your running game is working pretty well, and you understand your tempo is working, right? You want to keep doing those things. Keep doing what's working, and also be open to adjusting. Nice run right there by Felder. Some good blocking by the wide receivers downfield.
Yeah, 11 carried that block out for sure.
That was you want to get. Like I've said before on the show, if you want to get 3 or 4 yards, that's your whole offensive line blocking. Mm-hmm. If you want to get downfield a little more, that's more of your tight end blocking. That's getting you 8-10 yards. You want to bust a big run, it's on your receivers. If your receivers can block those defensive backs out there, your running back is out and getting off to the races more likely than not.
You got Maldonado back in for the last minute of the second quarter.
Oh, at Valley?
40. Yeah, Valley.
I don't know what Valley's doing, bro.
Big hit.
Valley's O-line is terrible. Second down, though, for Grambling. They're going back at 29. He's been a focal point. He's been a star on the Grambling play sheet.
Yeah, he's gonna have to prove that he is a reliable defender because now you're saying Miles Crawley and even the running backs. Since you want to creep up in the box, they looking like we're gonna attack him. It's not we're gonna try to juke nobody. We're gonna try to run through these dudes now because Floyd did it twice,
right?
And one on their last score. So
You got Hampton out here in a 3-3-5, short throw to Lyndon Rash. It's gonna bring up like a 3rd and 5. That's manageable. Very manageable. So they got us one of the guys I mentioned, Lyndon Rash. I think Floyd Chalk right here might be a good option. That's a catch, man. Mississippi Valley touchdown. That was a good catch. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 7 for Grambling. You have to be downfield, 7 yards is the medium. 3rd and medium.
Yeah, you got definitely more than 7.
Try to get somebody to jump here. Well, I mean, honestly, I would send Floyd Chalk on the route. Make them defend my running backs. Pass rush is too much. Oh, man. Crawley took a hit to the face just now. Good job, Hampton, on that pass rush. No chance. No chance.
Number 18, he read that beautifully from I think he's a linebacker. I might be wrong.
Yeah, he looked like a linebacker.
He read that beautifully.
Tough goal for Grambling. Miles Crawley's limping. Yeah. He took that hit to the face, bro. That boy got to learn how to get tackled. This punter is so hit or miss, man.
Yeah, had a good one.
It was low.
It was low. He
didn't be kicking some low punts.
It didn't get a lot of what's it called either, too. It didn't get a lot of distance either.
Nah, it was just kind of hanging in the air. I throw my charge on this.
Man, Central State got no problems, bro. You missed that last play. Dude got a scoop and score.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, on the kick.
Skipped it back to him. They out there playing like it's whatever.
Central State's turned though. Maldonado, man, they gotta leave Dino in there. There's no reason, man. Hey, if y'all hear us talking about 2 games, man, apologize, but it's too much going on right now. It's college football Saturday, homie. It's too many games going on in the studio right now. When T-Mac get here, we're gonna talk Southern. Right now, we talking Graham and Hampton. We got that game on the big screen. Then on my computer screen, we got the Mississippi Valley Central State game that's on HBCU Go. So, pick your poison. But 2 very good games right now. We're looking at a Hampton squad that's absolutely rolling against Grambling. And we're looking at a Central State squad that might pull an upset against Mississippi Valley.
Hampton is firing on all cylinders right now.
They doing it. I like what Hampton's doing. I'm not going to lie. I like Hampton's offense right now. Defensively, they haven't shown me too much. But offensively, though, they got the targets, them big tight ends, got some speedy receivers, and the quarterback looks good.
Eating up, bro.
I want to see his stat line, passing wise. It might be. I would guess he's thrown less than 12 passes up to this point. But
a lot of checkdowns, and he had some big plays though too.
Right, but he's had the touchdowns. He had a couple yards.
And an interception also.
At halftime, he threw. I think he was at 118 passing yards. So I'd be surprised if he has eclipsed 150 at this point. But rushing wise, he's opened it up. We're going to see on this drive coming up, man, what type of backbone Grambling State has. They haven't allowed back-to-back touchdowns. What have they? They did once. But they've been pretty good at stopping or adjusting on the next drive after they've allowed a touchdown. They've come out and do the right things. They're being coached up, right? It just seems like in between these drives, these big plays are killing them. Like, killing them. If they can somehow limit the big play. If you remember how on Thursday we talked about A&T and UAB, and Coach Vincent Brown said, we never want to let the ball go over our head. That's not how Grambling looks at defense.
Yeah.
That's not how they look at defense. It's played at a totally different style, and some of these chances are just allowing very big plays that are hurting Graham. If Graham could have stopped that 25-yard scamper right there, we got a one-score game still. Right now, Christopher Zealous, quarterback, has 12 rushes, 83 yards. Darian Butts has 6 rushes, 60 yards. And Elijah Burris, 8 rushes, 42 yards. Christopher Zealous right now, player of the game, without a doubt.
We mentioned discipline, but I think that's just the biggest thing right now because Grambling's getting into the spots to where they can make these tackles and get a big stop. But what's going on is just that one slip up, then dude is able to extend the play.
Right.
So, I think definitely if they go back to the drawing board next week, it's going to be much more of we got to execute when it's time to come, when it's time to execute, bro, because it's not.
Look at that. Read option, another one. 20 yards. Christopher Zealous again. He's eclipsed 100 yards rushing. And we got somebody hurt for Graham. Look like 50-something.
100 running, 100 throwing. Touchdown on both. 2 touchdowns on both. 2 touchdowns on throwing, 1 touchdown on running, my bad.
Yeah.
He's playing well, though.
He's doing good. He's doing his job.
And the interception is really,
the only difference.
More of a better play on defense rather than him throwing a bad ball.
Right.
But 7-13 over there on that game. I guess they didn't score the extra point, which is odd, but
they can give it to him. Oh, that's Lewis Matthews hopping off right now. That's not good. That's Grambling State's leading tackler, everybody. He's getting walked off the field right now. It's the third quarter, 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go. That's not good. That's not good. Your leading tackler comes out the game after you had a hard time trying to cue in on a quarterback. You would think Lewis Matthews might be your spy guy if you want somebody to spy on this quarterback, Christopher Zealous. Now he leaves. You got to insert a guy that has the speed and technique to really stick with this quarterback, this big quarterback. He just almost ran over a safety just now. They didn't blow it dead.
Hampton might be looking at chops, bro.
I think they are. Graham's got to make a real strong move here. And I'm not even going to lie. A Grambling State, and I don't want to be too early with this shit, but a Grambling State loss right here wouldn't be too bad, man. This Hampton team does not look bad at all. Like, this is a decent Hampton team.
Yeah, it's not like Hampton has flaws, and it's just like they're playing really well.
The Hampton looks good.
It's a well-oiled machine, like
yeah.
they did their job in fall camp. You know, they are executing, like I said, on all cylinders, defensively and offensively. You know, they're like a very polished team.
They look good. But I think it's almost no other way to put it. You know, it's not. Graham has lacked in some areas. I thought they should be better in, but Hampton has looked solid. Very disciplined team. There we go. 2nd and 3 is a big stop right there. That's a nice move. Nice move by the big guy, Sundiata Anderson. That's the second TFL tonight. 3rd down.
The new swag is undershirts now. See all the high school kids doing doing it.
That's what's up.
Well, defensively, you feel me?
I used to love the undershirt, man. The undershirt cut the sleeves. It's on.
Refs hate it. Refs like, y'all tuck that in, sir.
I took what? It's the same color as my jersey.
No, but that's the problem. Some of these dudes will be doing like Inglewood. They have them gray jerseys. Do have black undershirts. Not tuck.
It doesn't work. Good tackle. He may have got the first though. Both teams are playing hella hard, man. 4th down. It's a great stop right there. Okay, 21. Way to make a play. 21 has struggled in pass defense tonight, but he really made a great tackle at corner on Elijah Burris to force a 4th down. That's number 2. That's not 21. That was good. 4th and 2, man. Grambling defense is almost staying out there waiting for whatever. They're just going to switch out one guy and put in a returner. They don't trust it. Me neither. It's be a good time for Hampton to do a fake, right? Wouldn't see that coming.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be a good call, but I don't know if they got that one swag right now, bro.
You know, the thing about it, though, Grambling did run into the kicker earlier. So you got to almost think like, shit, they might do it again the way they being coached. Maybe we just punt it and see what happens. And they do. The way Grambling's been shooting themselves in the foot today, man, it's almost like just keep playing your game and you'll win. Graham's going to get the ball back at, like the 15? Malcolm Mays, man, that boy ain't coming off the bench. I ain't going to front. Christopher Zealous got this locked up. I got this, coach. I got this. We can do it.
You're like, good play, bro. Man, that was a hell of a throw.
Right. Only Malcolm Mays got a helmet on his head. I'm like, bro, you can go ahead and put that down, sir.
Put the headset on.
Put that down, yeah.
Got to throw the headset on.
Yeah, go listen to some plays on me. Christopher Zealous is having a night. So Miles Crawley's back out here. The injury wasn't too bad to him. Must have been like a little stinger. Quick route. Trying to go deep. Nothing. He going to get sacked. Oh, he let it go. Oh!
You got to catch that.
That was almost PI right there. Great pass, though, Miles Crawley. He's got the arm to make any throw.
To step up in the pocket and has some great spin on it, too, bro.
I'm starting to realize why he likes to stay up, why he gets tackled a little funny. I think he believes that he can make any throw with anybody on him, and he always gives himself a chance. So sometimes you do leave yourself vulnerable because you are trying to give yourself a chance, keep your arms uncovered to keep the ball above the tackle and still throw through it like he just did. But that gets you into trouble sometimes, like in that 3rd down.
Fumbles, bro.
Right. It could get fumbled. The 3rd down, he's trying to hold it up, getting sacked a little funny.
Tunnel screen.
Nice tunnel screen. Let's go. Not bad. Great tackle, though.
Wrap his legs up.
Hampton hasn't missed very many tackles. I want to see C.J. Guidry get the rock again. We haven't seen him touch the ball since early in the first. C.J. Guidry had the touchdown that got called back.
Yeah, that was her.
50-yard screenplay. I think it's time to bring that back. I know that the OC probably has that start. I'm not sure if they're trying to wait to the 4th or not, but they got a personal foul on the offense. 3rd down. They lost a down, too. Blocking downfield. Yeah, it had to be. Blocking downfield. It's always tough on those tunnel screens. You can only advance to around 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. That's like your halo zone until the ball's already let go. So maybe he was downfield and he didn't let go yet. But that's tough, though. It was a 3rd and manageable. Now it's a 3rd and 15, 14. Got 1 minute left in the 3rd. Got to throw downfield. We got one safety up there, man. You got to throw downfield. J.R. Waters, Lyndon Rash. No time at all. Sack. Incomplete. Yeah, it's nothing. They try to throw a screen out there. Screen. The damn running back got tackled. The quarterback got tackled. The lineman got tackled.
Not looking good.
Wow. That's a 4th down. He was uncovered.
Where let that one go?
Quinn Townsend Quishan Townsend showed a blitz up the A gap, went and just did it. Didn't even get touched.
Made that play.
Didn't even get touched. Terrible blitz pickup by the Grambling State offensive line. Terrible. Doesn't matter if you're running a screen or not. You got to pick up all the guys in front of you. Mm-hmm. And if you can't pick them up, communicate. This is a big one. They got to get this out of here. Get it out. End over end. No. That's a fumble. That's Grand ball. That's Grambling ball. Hampton. We talked about them not making mistakes. They touched the ball on a punt. Oh, my God. And we got action, homie. We got action.
Keeping Grambling in the game.
Yo, this Hampton dude, he's not going to look at the ball. They weren't calling Peter. Peter. Come on. This dude just...
It's tough.
Hey, and it's on punt. It's on punt return coverage this time. Last time it was on punt coverage.
Yeah.
Mistakes on special teams by Hampton, man. Leaving Grambling in this game. That punter, he feeling himself.
Give them a lifeline, bro.
I feel you, bro. Good shit, man. That was nice. Hampton, get it together, man. Learn how to win games. Learn how to finish games.
Yep. End
of the third quarter right now. Graham's going to get the ball at the 40-yard line. Graham is trash. Yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Graham today. A little too inconsistent on offense. I really love Grambling's offense sometimes, and then sometimes I'm like, well, what's going on? Why aren't we opening up the playbook? But I wouldn't say they're trash, though. Graham's not trash.
Very undisciplined right now.
They're
showing signs from, like you said, last year.
Right, and then you got to think, man, this is Miles Crawley's first year starting at quarterback, right? You're going to live and die with Miles Crawley. You're going to live and die with Miles Crawley. So I say you give Miles Crawley a couple more drives to prove and see what he is. And maybe he'll show you some things right here. Maybe Miles Crawley shows you that he can get Grambling to win games. Because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's going to take.
Yeah.
This Grambling defense is not it. Like, it's not it. They're going to have some things to figure out. But offensively, they got everything they need, right? And if the offense can lead the way, you give yourself a chance, man. Graham might be a little better than expected. But, I mean, shit, they were picked to go fourth in the SWAC West, right? So, what are our expectations for Graham? I didn't have very high ones.
True.
NFL Network. They're doing a decent job on this broadcast. I don't know why the time is like fucking cut out like it's a piece of paper, though. That's kind of weird. Hampton's really blowing it right here with this, dog. This whole little not pay attention, just run into the ball type. Yeah. You're blowing it with this. You're playing a great second half, and now
you got a great stop. You didn't. Man, you put the ball back in Zealous' hands, bro. I think that.
He might silence the whole Graham squad right now if he has the ball in his hands. Chris Zealous is balling. He just needs a rock in his hands. It doesn't take this long to figure this out, man. NFL Network, come on. I think this is pretty obvious. This is Grambling ball on the 40-yard line, on the Hampton 40-yard line. Well, unfortunately, we don't have no stats for y'all. ESPN Gamecast ain't winning. I know what, I'm going to go to NFL. I'm going to try NFL Network. Maybe they got a Gamecast. So let's go Grambling.
Watching a good game, though, from both sides, though. Like, it has been pretty entertaining, back and forth.
All right. So I think it's an interesting game. One of the best matchups of the weekend. This next matchup we got, it's about to start up pretty soon. Southern game. We'll hop into that once this game wraps up or looks like it's wrapping up. That one starts at 3. Nah, they only got this live score, man. Well, actually, hold on. What was that? NFL.com? Nah.
I was digging around earlier today.
Nah, they only gonna show NFL on here. Yeah, I guess we stuck with ESPN, y'all. We get like random stats from NFL Network every now and then, but
the ticker will help every now and then.
Yeah, we give y'all the ticker as much as we can, but yeah. I think Graham's gonna get the wait, what? They're overturning it? I'm looking at Grambling defense right here. Yo, what? They for sure brought the swag refs up here. Yo, what? Challenge this, Coach U. Yo, challenge this, bro. No way. They get a ball to Hampton, bro. No way. Yo, come on. Are y'all even looking at the cameras, my G? What is going on right now? Hey, look. Football guys, do your thing, dog. All right, that's all we can ask for.
Playing for Jadeveon Clowney.
Next play, fumble.
Bro, I watched that live. Bro.
Oh my God, tackle him, man.
I was in there going crazy.
When he did it.
Cause like, bro, they just cheated South Carolina. And next play, he picked the ball. That's crazy. What a play!
Snatched it up.
At that moment, like he's going to the NFL for sure. Like no matter what, the draft dude's gonna look at that, see that play. Like he's getting from the first round to whatever round, he's gonna get picked up by somebody.
Right, he's one of them. For sure, one of them. So Hampton's gonna get the ball back, but I think that was a terrible call. Probably the worst call of the damn day. Hampton gets the rock at their own 40-yard line. This changes a lot of the game. Not gonna front, cause your boy is balling right now. Zealous. So it's gonna be the last play of the quarter. He's gonna keep it again, man. So we'll come back in the fourth quarter. It's gonna be 2nd and about 8 for Hampton. A big drive for Grambling. If you're gonna try to play and at least win in this game. I think everybody's ready for Grambling to be good again, man. Everybody is. Like we're all waiting for it, and we can see it happening, but
they gotta want it.
It just hasn't happened yet. It feels like they're close. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like they're close. They have the personnel. They have the coaches. You have the jerseys. You have the stadium. You have the backing. Right? It's all about now winning games. And also, I think what a lot of people are kind of leaving out of this is Grambling is missing some star players. Like some of the Floyd Chalks and Lyndon Rashes need to rise up to star status in the SWAC. They haven't. Right? You got the Sunday out of Anderson, you know what I mean? But even watching Sunday, he won't really take over a game. He'll take a couple sacks, but he's not. That's not him. He's not the high energy, high motor guy. Right? Great moves, great size. He'll use that against you. Mm-hmm. But offensively, man, you want to find that star to go, we not going to lose. We got him. Right? And Graham hasn't been able to hang their hat on somebody like that yet. It's been some inconsistencies offensively, right? We haven't seen Floyd Chalk get a full dosage of run plays and go for 1,000 yards in a season like we've seen from Gary Quarles and Caleb Johnsons and stuff. So it's almost like we're waiting to see something like that. And we want to see that. So Graham, come on, man. Get up, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. I taught him better than this. I know he's going to get up. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig.
Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig.
That's how I'm feeling right now, man. Cause I had Graham winning by 14, man, or at least one score. That was my whole thing going into it. I felt like Graham could have scored enough touchdowns to get up in this game, and they haven't, man. They've been losing this game the entire game. They haven't been able to find the lead since the first quarter off the opening drive, where they go up 6 points. You go for 2. It gets called back. You go for 2 again. It doesn't work. Now you're up 6. And then since then, Grambling has been trailing in this game. And I really thought they might be a team that might be in control in this game. I thought offensively, they might have been ahead of Hampton. But I'm watching right now, and I think the Grambling offense looks decent, right? They look decent. I don't think they are up to full capabilities yet. They look decent. But the Hampton offense just looks better. Mm-hmm. It just looks better. Passing-wise, running-wise, everything is working. Graham's going to have to stick it. They got to step it up, man. Make a big stop. Turnovers. There hasn't been very, very many turnovers this game. I need another turnover right here. Or at some point in the fourth quarter, if they're going to change this.
I just think Hampton feels like they still can get whatever they want. This third quarter hasn't been like a defensive intensity. They're like, all right. We're getting stumped with some of our plays. These plays just been he just read option, bro, and then he's looking upfield, testing the DBs, testing the safeties.
Right.
So like I said started this quarter with that confidence, man. He can Chris Ellis feel like he can do whatever he wants, you know, and that's dangerous from a quarterback in the spread offense, bro.
Right. You gotta watch it. So there you go. They got Hampton predicted to be last in the CAA, and this is part of the reason why I had Grambling winning this game. This is one of the worst teams in the CAA. Last year they only had one win in the CAA, and that was against Albany. So when you look at this Hampton team, you know, it wasn't much to expect from them, right? It was all the onus is on Grambling to win this game. So a loss here may seem like it hurts a little more than I think it does. I think this Hampton team is actually improved. I think they're much better than last year. I'm looking at their schedule again, and pick out some wins and see what they can do. But Hampton team does look better. They don't look bad, right?
This doesn't look like a team that's supposed to be projected last year.
15 out of 15. They don't look. No. They're playing better than that. Lewis Matthews back down, so I believe he was injured earlier. He walked off. He hobbled off. Now he's laying on the ground on his chest. It's not good news. Sound like T-Mac in the building. Lewis Matthews getting walked off the field again, bro. It's not good, man. I think he's going to be out for the rest of the game. You get walked off the field twice, usually that's it.
Yeah, trainer should call it back.
You can't at the end of the day, you can't even run back on the field. Shit, your ass is walking around. If you hurt and you got to get helped off the field, bro, you really hurt. And that happens twice to you. You might not be able to go no more, homie. It's not good for Graham. Seemed like he's trying, though. He got some heart. He tried. Last drive, he got hurt. So he tried this drive. But
give me the cortisone.
Yeah, he like, yeah, nah.
The cortisone shot.
He like, yeah, my calf is ripped up, homie. It's not happening. I'm not getting back out there.
Gosh, he's fried Brownlee up today, man.
Also, he was out there making that play. He tried to slow down and just stop. I don't know what happened to Lewis Matthews, man. What up with T-Mac? And then watching these games, man. What up with you? Man, get into it. So we got we'll do the Southern watch party. We're going to watch most of this fourth quarter, though, first. They going at it, though. Grambling and Hampton.
Okay, Grambling making it interesting now.
Yeah, they've been sticking around, but they just defensively they can't stop Hampton, man. That's the problem. They can't stop them. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. So many blown coverages. It's like all that stuff adds up towards this part of the game, the fourth quarter. And it's like, damn, how we get like this? And you think back on the plays, and it's like Hampton scored on 2 pass plays that were blown coverage. Rushing wise, Grambling can't account for the quarterback. So they having a hard time stopping Christopher Zealous. This cat run for 15 rushes, 130 yards. All right, so they just doing a lot of things wrong right now. Pick Christopher Zealous. Hey, this cat can't throw. That's what it is. He can't throw, Malk. He threw a pick right to him. Oh, don't hold on to that ball though. Hey, when 6'6" grab you like this, sometimes you be like, I might just. It might go. You like, damn, yo.
Get off me.
Hey, yo, yeah, but nah, Christopher Zealous can't throw. I mean, what was that?
That was
a no-look pass, brother? Oh, fuck. Yo, okay, look, you play defense enough sometimes, you start realizing some things. He has 2 touchdowns, right, on blown coverage.
He underthrew that.
He got 2 picks against, pretty much they're bad picks. 2 bad picks. Maybe he's not a passer.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe we just make his ass pass.
Man, you said that, though, bro. You said we can't stop the Hampton run.
They can't. And, I mean, Hampton had no reason to pass right there either. I don't know why the hell they did that. But Christopher Zealous, though, can't read a defense for nothing, right? I think we just learned that. That boy got an arm, man. I'm telling you, he feel like he can make a play whenever he got the rock in his hands. And I don't mean to compare somebody to a great like this, but that's like Patrick Mahomes style play, though. When we have a strong arm, you feel like you can always make the throw and you always try it. That's like Patrick Mahomes. That's what he does. Like, as long as I have enough room, enough clearance from my chest to my shoulders, I can still make a play out here. And I'm going to try it out. And that's what Miles been doing the whole day. You either love it or you hate it, right? Because you're either like, damn, why you always putting us in harm's way? Or you like, damn, he's a playmaker. As a coach, you take it one of those ways. Quick and easy pass. I like that. Lyndon Rash. Thank you. Nice. Nice catch and run by Lyndon Rash. Get up and get on the ball. All this laying down. Y'all are losing.
You're tired, bro.
Tired? You ever been tired when you was losing in a football game, T-Mac? And when you out there, what you be thinking?
I'm not.
Like, right. I got to stay on the field. That's what you thinking. Oh, God. I'm not coming out, though. That's Here we go. That's a good tunnel screen.
Unless you got good personnel.
You got to get out that hole, bro.
Yeah. That's the only thing about football, though. If you got good personnel, you getting out.
Right. You can come out. You can sub with your homie. Yeah. You can rotate.
You got to hit that hole harder, bro.
Because you got good personnel. And you fucking, you tired. And you get burnt. And you be like, oh, I'm tired of some shit. Oh, you ain't getting back in.
It's over.
So so down people rather just be like, hey, get me out real quick.
Right.
Get right back in.
You got to just take it on. And I just speaking of taking on Julian Calvez, man. I just saw Julian Calvez. Oh, you good, bro? I'll find it again. Julian Calvez, the backup quarterback for Graham, is out there with a headset on. And I was just talking to y'all about Malcolm Mays, the backup quarterback for Hampton. We were saying you should probably put a headset on, brother.
Say you gotta get ready, bro.
Yeah.
A quarter ago, it was Chris Ellis was balling. He like, oh shit, I'm gonna get in. Now it's like, all right.
Hey. So now in hindsight, I'm thinking like, did Malcolm Mays know something we didn't know? Like he knew, like, man, he can't read a defense. I'm ready, coach. But I don't think it's no reason to pull Chris Ellis right now. That was a bad play. You talk to him on the sideline, you scream at him about it, but you my guy for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
You got us here. Blown coverages, passes, whatever. You got us here. There's no reason to put in a new quarterback in the fourth quarter when I'm already winning by 2 possessions.
That's terrible. What's it called, bro?
No reason. Yeah, no reason to do that. You coach up Chris Ellis on the sideline, get his mind right, tell him don't never do that shit again. And then on the next time he comes out there, you give him some easy play calling, some easy runs, some easy hitches, easy reads, and you just keep it going. You keep it mellow because we're keeping it real. I was just saying Chris Ellis was MVP 20 minutes ago. So that don't change after a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Keep him in there. Let's see what he can do. But if you're Grambling, you found something. That quarterback can't read it.
Definitely exploit that weakness.
That quarterback can't read the defense. We just got to be in position, and we got a chance. We can stick around in this game defensively. Like I said, need some turnovers. You're getting turnovers. Keep helping your offense out. Keep putting the ball in the offense's hands. Yep. How many possessions can we give our offense in this fourth quarter to actually win the game? If we can't give them 3 possessions, we're not going to win. We down 2, right? So if we can't give them 3 possessions, we're not going to win. You need some turnovers. You need some 3 and outs. You need some real stops. So the Grambling defense is starting to find it. So I'm hopeful Grambling offense has to really take advantage of every possession now, though. Mm-hmm. This new college football where the clock don't stop after the first down, you lose a lot of time. You got to score where you can. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think? Y'all think gonna win? I think Hampton gonna hold on to win this or what? Keep it real. I think they are, but I'm gonna leave it out for Graham. I'm gonna leave it out for Graham. I think Graham could. I leave out some hope, but I think Hampton got this one in the bag, man. Graham got a lot of proving to do.
I don't know how good the CCA is, but Hampton do not look.
CCA is really good. It's one of the best. It's one of the best FCS conferences.
I know William and Mary, they rank number 4 right now.
Yeah, William and Mary's in there. Like Delaware's in there. It's a very good conference. Miles Crawley lets it go again. Oh, he beat him. Touchdown. Woo! That's a pro throw. Hey, 29, get out of here, homie. It's over for you.
Oh, that's 25.
Yeah, Lyndon Rash, hello. Miles Crawley. Hey, we got something, y'all. Hey, Grambling fans, we got something. Miles Crawley looked like that guy.
It's a different game now, bro.
Miles Crawley looked like that guy. Every pass he's made downfield is on the money, Malk. Am I lying? He might be 4 for 4. Like 2 touchdowns. Look at this. Over 3 guys. Damn. Hey, man. Shout out to Miles Crawley on me. That's a pro throw. Now you go for 2. You need it. Make it to a 1-score, 1-possession game. They've been going for 2 all game. I think they don't have a kicker. And I literally, every time they score, they have not kicked the field goal.
Theory, bro.
I think they kicked the field goal from 20 yards and made it.
PAT.
But they never kicked the PAT today. No. Tripp's right. It's probably going to the Trip side. That's what they've been doing in his PATs. Got him. He's open. Did you see that? That boy nice. Miles Crawley.
He played that first quarterback. That quarterback got that ball going. He's a nigga. I got
over his head though. Miles Crawley is nice. Hello.
Now that first quarter really thought he had that ball. He like, nigga, that's mine.
Ooh, boy, we working. Now we cooking with some hot grease right now. If I'm Hampton, I got to keep the ball out of Grambling's hands. I'm playing keep away. We running the ball. Look at this right here.
Number 3 is like, I got the, oh, shit, my bad. I don't got that.
Number 3, L number 3. L number 3. Great play calling by Coach Tony Ho back there, first off. Second of all, Miles Crawley is like that. Just like that. Miles Crawley is like that. That's all you got to say. Win, lose, or draw. He's like that. You give him a chance, he's going to beat you. Hey, that makes Grambling dangerous, man. He's been playing the whole game. So in the first half, he did good. Came out, 12 play, 80-yard drive, touchdown. Second drive, he did decent. They stalled in between there. Second half, he's woken it back up. Play calling wise, they've opened things back up. They're throwing downfield again. Now they're using and playing against these safeties more at Hampton. In the first half, it was a lot of screens, 5-yard outs for number 2, hitches, right? But Hampton started jumping them. So it started getting ugly. They couldn't move the rock. But now, I feel like the whole offense is open now. And now they letting Miles Crawley just do Miles Crawley. They like, shit, when we want to dial it up, we dial it up, you know? Mm-hmm. When it's time to keep it on the ground, we keep it on the ground. But in the air is how they've been scoring their last 2 touchdowns. You know, just pushing it downfield and using Floyd Chalk too sometimes. It's a good game, man. It's a quality game right here. And we need a score update right here. The ESPN scorecaster is updating slow, but this game right now is 25-28, guys. We got 25-28. This game. We got some action. We might be watching this one to the end, T-Mac. We might be watching this to the end. Y'all got to keep me updated on the Southern game in the chat, y'all. Wow. Malk, man, what you think about this game, homie? What you think? We've been seeing.
Flip that shit upside down, bro. Hampton was dominating this game, bro. It's been a really good game.
Yeah.
Through and through, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Hampton was dominating. Now.
There you go.
I don't know, bro.
It's a wobbler. It's a wobbler. Momentum to Grambling. Momentum to Grambling.
Wobbler, bro.
I think the difference in this drive right here is if Grambling can make Hampton pass the ball. Can Grambling force Chris Zealous into bad situations like they've been doing? And that's how they've been getting off the field. If you can make Chris Zealous look average, that's when you start gaining momentum. So right now, 22 for 34, 248 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's Miles Crawley, man. Lyndon Rash, one of my top HBCU receivers, 8 catches, 90 yards. Miles Crawley, have a game. Have a game.
No interceptions, none of it, bro.
And all the passes look good, bro. I'm not going to lie. Some of them jump hitches were tough to watch, but that's play calling. Every other pass, though, beautiful. Beautiful. No underthrown passes, no nothing. 17-20. Oh, it's 25-28. This is, whoa, we got one. We got one. All right, let's take on this Tennessee State game, man. It should be over. They played Notre Dame. Down 49-3. All right, yeah, see, so, hey, Dave, if you listening, if you watching this, Dave, this is the reason why I would never place that 48-point cover for Tennessee State. Right now, they down by 46 points going into the 4th. Chris Zealous back on the ground, like holding. But, yeah, that's why I would never place that. It was the bet was Notre Dame was favored to beat Tennessee State by 48 points, 48.5 points. Mm-hmm. Put on Twitter, and Dave going to say, hope you up in here too. Dave going to say, yeah, no, I'll play that. I'll play that for Tennessee State. I think they'll cover. Third quarter right now, Tennessee State is losing 3-49. 2 points away from that spread number.
How much time?
They got a whole quarter left. Yeah. 15 minutes.
Yeah, they not going to only score field goal.
You better hold them. All right, let's see. So here we go. We got 1st and 20 after the holding call. Oh, man. Grambling. Look at Grambling right now. Sunday out of Anderson. Let's make a play, big boy. There it is. Nice tackle. Second. Bless you, man. 2nd and 17 right now. Grambling, you got to dial up some pressure. Make Hampton pass the ball. If you're a Grambling defensive back right now, you got to stay disciplined and make open field tackles. You got to. The biggest difference in this game right now has been pass coverage from Grambling and really run defense by Grambling. Offsides. Damn receiver jumped. False start on the offense, man. Slot receiver number 11 just jumped. What the hell was that? Ooh. Oh, my God. They beating teams by 70 today. See, look, my cousin, he an Oregon fan. He like, yeah, we about to play Portland State. I'm like, bro, you not going to watch that game. He like, bro, shut up. I'm like, you not watching that. They just beat them 64-7. You're not watching that.
You turn off the second half, bro.
Come on. I'm not even watching past the first quarter. That's just probably 50-0 first.
Some people like to see them score. That'd be it. Off like the first, second play.
Unless you know somebody on that team, turn that shit off. I'm going to turn on something better. I'm going to turn on.
On the games on the day, yeah, bro.
I'm going to turn on Grambling and Hampton. It's 28-25. You know, I want to watch something competitive.
Yeah, for sure.
Funny enough, though, man, I do think for a lot of HBCUs, these games, these matchups against other HBCUs, do them a little more justice when it comes to competition level, man. Like, you know, losing to Tulsa by 70 points probably hurts your brand a little more than playing Hampton in a close game in a Brick City Classic, right?
Thanks.
Probably does more for you. Now, I understand everybody's financials is different. You need some money to do stuff. I get it. You need money to play games. Wow, that's terrible. Good hit. Terrible defense, though. But, yeah, I think that's way better. 25-28, man. Hello. Christopher Zealous back here dropping back. It's an easy dig route. A great hit by Quincy Mitchell, but you're about 15 yards too late, brother. You shouldn't be allowing a dig route like that at a 2nd and 25 on me. Now it's a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 9. Ooh. That Central State game is getting close. Good pass rush. Oh, good catch. Wow, what a catch. Number 11, I want to say that's Ramon Copeland. Let me check the roster, though. That was a great catch down the middle. You're a second too late, number one. You're making plays, but you're a second too late at safety, man. He's catching it, then you're hitting him. You should jump the route and intercept it. That's the difference. Difference between being late and being on time. If you're on time, you're picking that. If you're late, you're getting a big hit. Let's see. So what's number 11 from Hampton? Let's get these rosters out. And I tried to get the 2 deep from my homie, but he ain't never seen that. Kobe, shame on you. All right, let's see, though. Number, 11. Yeah, Ramon Copeland. Yeah, sure, that's him. 5'9", 165. He's one of those guys, I was talking about, you know, he has next level type talent at receiver. He's a guy. He played with another receiver named Jadakiss Bonds, all right? This dude is on the Packers right now currently. He actually just got cut. He played on the Packers in preseason. So, you know, pretty good receiving core. Ramon Copeland's going to keep it going. Good stop by Graham. Got 2nd and long. Grambler's got to get off the field right here. If you're going to win this game, you got to get off the field on this drive. You just had them in a first and forever. There's no way you allow them to still score points on this drive. Sunday out of Anderson. Uh-oh. Ramon Copeland's open again. Good hit. They having a hard time guarding Ramon Copeland. If you just follow number 11 in blue, you probably follow the ball. I was saying Graham should make Hampton pass the ball. They're making them pass, but they're throwing it to the one guy that gets open every play. He looked bracketed right there, damn near. Pressure. if Grambling could get pressure, none of this even matters. 3rd and 10. You got to get off the field, Grambling. You got to get off the field. Wide open. Ramon Copeland goes down and falls. Turnover. Not turnover. 4th down. I'm sorry. They just threw to Ramon Copeland 4 straight times, guys. 4 straight times the ball went to number 11 in blue. The last 2 were incomplete. The first 2 were complete. That's how Hampton's going to throw the ball. Ramon got to stay on his feet, and that has to be a better ball. He was wide open. But you give the ball back to a hot Grambling offense. Mm-hmm. That's not good. That's not good. They didn't get back there on this punt coverage. You're going to get a chance to return this. What you got? Uh-oh, hit this corner. He might have something. Yeah, that was nasty. Pulled him by his helmet, yo. But anyway, at the 20-yard line, we're going to see what Graham can do. Graham's got to come back out. I think you reestablish the run. In a lot of these type of games, right, we got, latter half of the fourth quarter. Not the latter half, the beginning of the fourth quarter. Sometimes you might want to use some clock, Play it safe. Build your run game up and really get it going. Let's get you hooked in, T-Mac. Wait, T-Mac in the building. You know how to plug him up? Oh, yeah. I'm going to turn you on the mixer. Mississippi Valley going to mess around and lose this game in the last play of the game. Malcolm?
I don't think. Well, it's still 7-13.
Yeah.
That's your prediction? They're going to lose in the last play of the game?
I think they might. That's how it feels.
I'm pulling for Central.
You pulling for Central? Look at it, man. That's our AC fam. Come on, man. Pulling for Central out here, homie.
They out there turned up.
You should be on. It's this right here. It's this thing. Yeah. You should be straight, man. Wait, T-Mac on the mic with us. We on. I ain't gonna lie. This game had me feeling a whole bunch of different ways at once.
No, now I'm confused on who's gonna win.
It's a wobbler right here. This drive is gonna tell me a lot, though. If Graham can't score right here, they're in trouble. Let's see. Go ahead, talking your mic, T-Mac. Let's see if you got some sound out of here.
Might take 1, 2, 1, 2. Might take 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's a wobbler right here. This drive is gonna tell me a lot, though. If Graham can't score right here, they're in trouble. Let's see. Go ahead, talking your mic, T-Mac. Let's see if you got some sound out of here.
Might take 1, 2, 1, 2. Might take.
All right, we on. T-Mac in the building.
Yes, sir.
It's a deal. Wrapping up this Grambling Hampton game, a great game right now. I'm gonna check in on the Southern game. We're gonna get that one too. Alabama State. Seven to 7 right now, Southern and Alabama State. So we'll start that one up in the second quarter then. Well, it seems like it'll match up for us. So that's a good one though. It's a very good one. We'll start that one up. Don't worry about nothing. Right now we focusing on Graham and the Graham fam. Everybody in the chat, man, who y'all think gonna end up winning this, man? I know this is supposed to be the Graham watch party, but who y'all think gonna really take this game? Right now it's 28-25 in the fourth. Miles Crawley's heating up. He got a handshake with Julian Calvez. I love it. I love that. They battled all through the spring and through the fall, and they built a relationship. I love that. Like I said, heavy dose of Floyd Chalk. 29 has been getting embarrassed tonight. Pointing at Quishan. Yeah, that's real L.A., man. Floyd Chalk, real L.A. He pointing at Quishan Townsend. Linebacker I've been talking about all day.
Know, we got to figure out what 29 name is.
We got to get on him, huh? Let me find it. We can find it. We can find it.
Nigga, exposed, bro.
But we got 28-25 right now. We're going to see what Graham can do. They on their own 20-yard line, 2nd and 7. Another run play. Yeah, they running the flicks playbook. 29 has gotten run over on every tackle.
Get out the game.
Yo, why they making 29 look like this?
Sub this nigga out.
All right, it's fine, bro. Name. It's fine, bro. Name.
You making them tackles though.
Nah, he did. I ain't gonna lie. He did. Well, that time.
He got ran over for a touchdown, bro. Almost got ran over for a touchdown. Fell out the 1 yard line.
Nah, he been looking bad, T-Mac. Pass coverage getting burnt. Cam Sturdifin. Cast from Richmond, Virginia, man. Sophomore. Cam's having a hard time, man. Got Lamborghini Williams in the backfield, though. That's always a good time. 3rd and 6. What we going to do, Miles? He's going to keep it. He's going to pass it. 31's open in the flats. He's going to take a shot downfield, though. Whoa! Air melded. I think you got to go for this, man. I don't know. I wouldn't. I would trust my defense, but... when you trust your arm too much, man, you get yourself in situations like that. Throw it to the flat. 31 is open in the flat. Give it to 31. Give it to 31.
That could have been a pick.
Give it to 31. It's hard to watch that one, man. Miles, try to take too big of a bite out the apple, man. We're trying to make that's like that's a period right there for the 4-minute drill. Treat that like the 4-minute drill. We're gonna run it a couple times, get the clock going. We're gonna move the sticks on 3rd down, 3rd and manageable. Let's get it going. We don't need 20 yards. We just need a 1st down. And I think he went for the chunk instead of going for the 1st down. If you check that down, it's easy.
Home run plays.
Yeah, if you check that down to 31 right there and give 31 a chance at it, I'd be much more settled with that, right? Than an incomplete pass that's up there trying to beat the zone 20 yards downfield. I don't want that if I'm a coach, right? That's not the play I want to be made. Because if you get it, you get it, right? But if you don't, now it's a turnover. I'm going to need Graham to step up on defense right here. They did the last drive, and they got an intercept. What was the interception on that last drive? There's a punt. You got to stop on the last drive. So on this drive, you're hoping you get another stop, but you're going to need Graham to really step up. They run right at Sunday out of Anderson, man. Move his ass out the way. Come on, Sunday. What was that, bro?
He left a big old hole in that.
Did you see him? The defensive end, he pitches in. They run right where he used to be. What was that? Some of these, maybe it's in his stopping the run. He's not very good at shedding blocks at times. Sometimes he's setting up in the wrong positions. I didn't like that from Sunday just now. Just gave way for 15 yards. He's been good, but sometimes he's been really bad. That was on purpose for sure. Nice play defense. He looks tired, man. This Grambling defense looks a little tired. Look a little gas. My boy Lewis Matthews is back out there after getting helped off the field 4 times.
Bro, got that cortisone.
The homie back. Hey, and this time he got his shirt up.
Cortisone.
He's showing belly now. The homie got helped off the field twice, T-Mac. Like, trainers is like over his shoulder, holding him. You know, he limping off. Just that fast, so he back out there making plays. Fatigue, man. Fatigue is playing a part right here. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing a hard count. Whoa, uh-oh. Could be a backbreaker, man. It's Hampton. Oh, fumble!
Oh.
They get it back! Oh, it looked like Hampton fell on that one. Wow.
They went out of bounds. So it's Hampton ball.
Yeah, either way, wow. Hampton dodges a bullet, bro. What the hell was 22 doing? Why didn't he get upfield? Why didn't he just go score a touchdown? He started going east and west.
He did cut back, yeah.
He started cutting east and west. Why would you cut east and west? Look, you're here, you're good, you press the hole, go upfield. Go score. Where you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? When you're in no man's land, dumb stuff start happening. If you just cut up, you take whatever they give you, go down, that's it. The homie is making juke plays facing the sideline. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Graham, can we get a stop? Or are we too tired? I think we're too tired, man. They getting 4 yards a pop on these run plays. 15 can't get up. Yeah, they're gas, man. I don't know if Graham needs a timeout right here or he need a new package with new personnel. But these 11 guys right here aren't going to get a stop. This Hampton offensive line right now is putting on a clinic in how to run block. Oh, look at that. Speaking of the devil. Blow it up. I just saw Sunday out of Anderson get pancake down there. Y'all see that? That was tough. All right, Hampton. 3rd down. Put up or shut up if you're Grambling right now. We're in the red zone at the 30-yard line. This is about a 3rd and 6. 6 minutes to go. Everybody on Grambling look tired. Can't front. I see a lot of jogging. I seen some dudes sitting, one knee down on the turf, bro. Do they have enough in the tank to pull this off, man? Uh-oh. Speed option. Elijah Burris, he gets stopped. Great tackle by the corner. 2-1. Hey, possibly he just forced a field goal right here. If you're Hampton, do you go for it, though?
Probably.
Do you go for it or do you kick it from the 30-yard line right here? That's a great tackle. Textbook tackle, 21. Great play.
I go for it.
4th and 4. I think they are going for it. There's our offense. Hard count.
Either hard count or they go.
Hard count. Timeout Grambling. Grambling didn't like their personnel out there. They didn't like it anyway. So if Hampton had to think about it, they got enough time to think about it. If I'm Grambling right here, I'm ready for the fake. I'm ready for any offensive play. I'm praying they kick a field goal. I'm praying they kick a field goal. Man, might be time for some of that Don Julio, fellas. I'm off the agua right now, man. I'm off the alkaline. Oh yeah, I'm about to get the piece after this too. Don't worry about nothing. Dang, man, it's a good game, bro.
For sure.
This is a quality matchup. This is some good Week 1 HBCU football.
It's anybody's game.
I think coming out right here, if you're Grambling, you leave your defense out there until they kick that field goal. Like, literally, I'm out there on a 4-3. Like, you don't play Madden. You don't trust them. You come out on a 4-3 anyway. This is one of those times.
That should be killing me, bro. Like, I'm about to kick the field goal. Nah.
Because, honestly, if I'm Hampton, I might go for this, right? Because a field goal doesn't – you're just up 6 points. You're not up 7. And I get it. Grambling hasn't kicked a PAT yet. But if I'm Hampton right now, with the offense that we've been having right now, we're kicking out about 6 yards of play. On the ground, we're kicking their ass. They look tired. Maybe I just keep on the ground again. Mm-hmm. Or I just try to read option with Zealous. They have a hard time tackling Christopher Zealous. If I keep it in his hands and it's in a one-on-one situation, I bet on my guy falling forward for that first down over your DB. So if I'm Hampton, I would keep an offense out there. Danny would have ran no huddle after my last play just because they tired. Mm-hmm. Let's gas them out. Christopher Zealous, though, he's doing a great job managing this Hampton team. Once we got a Hampton team that's like, I'm not sure what we're going to get from him. Christopher Zealous has managed this pretty well. He's gotten the tight ends involved. He has his receivers, Ramon Copeland, involved. He tried to throw to him 5 straight times. You getting your running backs involved. Elijah Burris is up to like 70 yards right now. The other running back's up to like 100. So if you're Zealous, you did a very good job of managing this game. Now it's time to win the game, right? So to me, if I'm a coach, I'm gonna keep the ball in the hand of the guy that's my catalyst, that's my playmaker. Okay, it's on you. Read option. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's throw trips to the right. Let's throw running back to the left, and let's read option to the opposite side. So here you go right here. Trips to the left. You can see a read option to the right side, to the short side, possibly, or a pop play. But 4th and 4, Hampton got their offense on the field. Hard count. I never understood coming off a timeout, looking to the sideline for a play. Like, you came in with the play. Read option. They give it. He got it. I think I called that one, fellas. First down, Hampton. That's a backbreaker for more reasons than not. Right? Now we're not only inside the 20-yard line, but also they have 2 times to get a first down. The clock is ticking, and the running game is working. If you think you can get the ball back as Grambling, you got to get a stop here. You can't allow them to get into the goal line situation. Then we might see the clock getting down to 2 minutes and 1 minute and 30 seconds. And now how much time are you going to give your offense to operate? And if they score a touchdown, it's over.
Yeah.
More run play. Surprise. They hit the edge. They got the edge. Get them out of bounds. Nice. Yeah, if Grambling's not gonna have a hard time stopping the run, I'm gonna keep running it. I want to stop. What up with it, Dunk? I would just keep doing what I'm doing. Four minutes. 2nd and 8. What up? Oh no, come on, you good? What up with it? What up, man? The game good, man. 4 minutes left. What up? What up, Pate?
Hey, that Colorado game was.
Hey, that was 40 points, huh? They was getting up there.
That was good.
Right. Nah, it was some good movement up there. I like that.
My son, Peyton.
Pate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know Pate.
Yeah.
I think I've seen you before.
3rd and 8 now. That's a good stop right there, man. If you're going to stay in the game, that's how you stay in the game. 4 minutes to go. I think Graham could get a stop right here, man. This is it. It's now or never. You know, I thought that last play was now. That last set of drives was now or never. I think this is it. Because after this, we're going to start getting to that 2-minute zone. And you don't want to get into that zone. You want to give your offense more than enough time. You only got one timeout now after you used it on that 4th and 4. Hampton's is trying to manage this game into a win. Coach Rob is on the sideline just trying to manage it to a win. Headset off. Let me call the offense right now. Hold on, brother. Let me do this. Yeah, Mark, I want to say you was down here one time when Peyton was down here playing Red Dead Redemption. Was doing story mode.
Nah, I feel like you had one of your younger cousins was down here playing.
Oh, he played with Brenton. He played with his little brother. That's his little brother. Yeah, that's when it was.
I think Peyton came by before, but
yeah.
His little brother's been.
He was playing with Brent. Yeah, he was in there playing with Brent. Yep. That's what it was.
Your uncle is, but yeah, I know exactly the same uncle.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Oh, man. Hampton's down here in a big huddle on the sideline, 3rd and 8. What are you calling? Flicks, what would you call? I'm running the ball again. I'm going to run it again. Why would I pass it? They haven't passed the ball in like 6 plays. You have a chance to keep the clock going or grind out their last timeout. Or in all honesty, get around this Grambling front 7 that's beat down and tired. Lewis Matthews is beat down. Sunday Anderson looked tired. A lot of the defensive line looked tired. Let's keep them moving. I would move this. I'd run it again at him. Another zone play. Fuck passing. I don't need a first down. You know what I mean? If we can get on the ground, we get on the ground. Let's see, though. It's a big... Oh, they're going to pass with Chris Ellis. He going to take a shot deep. Flag? No.
He ain't do nothing.
No. Talk about he was grabbing his hip. Ain't no grabbing no hip. He was spinning in a circle when the ball was in the air. Wow, Hampton's on the side. Hampton's over here smiling right now. They know they could wrap up a win. Terrible call. Terrible call. I'm telling you, got to be some swag officials up here, man. I would just let them play on that. The ball was the ball out of bounds? Like, you know what I mean? Was it even catchable? Was the ball even catchable? At the end of the game, coach could say, this is something that hurt us at the end of the game, but is this even a flag? Look at this. Where's the flag?
Where is the flag?
Where's the flag? The ball landed out of bounds. Where's the flag? That? No. No. I'm sorry, bro. As an offensive dude, I got that bias on me, but still, though. You know what I mean? I don't see it. T-Mac, you see it?
I ain't see no flag.
Malk, you see it? That's some home cooking
contact.
Or what?
Little contact.
I'm a corner. I don't want that name to down hands on all that.
Right. Like, that's it. That's if he got hands on, he got hands on. But also, to me, a hand fight is a hand fight. That's totally different than holding.
Yeah.
A hand fight happens every play. Every route you run against a DB, or there will be a hand fight. You think they're not going to touch each other? You crazy. So, when that happens, That's bang, bang. To me, that right there, not even bang, bang. That's just a hand fight that you called a penalty on. Because that was within the route. It was before the corner route, before he even broke for 10 yards out. So it's obviously under 5, the hand fight. Another run play. Chris Zella's about to seal the game right here with a keep touchdown. Grambling. Good night to Grambling. They're going to go up 34 to 25 with 4 minutes to go. That's a backbreaker. This guy Zealous got something on him, man. Ain't too many passes, but he can run, though. Giving me shades of Trazion Connolly. Could have called a hold there. But that PI penalty really broke the camel's back right there, man. Hampton feeling themselves. And the more I'm watching this game, a lot of the stuff Hampton's doing, man, it's not going to translate to like another game. You're looking at a quarterback right now with about 160 rushing yards or something. He probably won't do that again this season. So, you know what I mean? Kind of look like that. But also, it's a good game plan by Hampton, man. They knew it. They knew their strengths. They know their weaknesses. They know he ain't a great passer. They're going to keep Zealous on the ground and keep him with short passes. And, you know, keep it on the ground running, man. He's on the sideline dancing right now. 10 plays, 63 yards. Not a fan of it, but, hey, I mean, you get it. You do it how you do it, you know? Mm-hmm. You do it how you do it. As long as the win comes. As long as you can win the game, that's all you're looking for. So, shit, if I was a Hampton supporter, I just want to win, bro. I don't care how I look. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm rolling with you. Grambling, though, you still have a chance. You're still in this game. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We'll give it to this last possession, and then we'll start getting ready for our Southern watch party. Got 3 minutes to go, man. Miles Crawley's going to get the rock again. I don't even want to throw no shade at bro, but I got to keep it real. Chris Zealous out here talking about I got 3 touchdowns. I'm like, shit. There's some nasty touchdowns, though. There's some nasty ones and shit. I don't want to be that hater,
This
though.
is a road to glory game.
Oh, God. I'm going to just read option.
Extra plays, read option.
Read option again. Let's see what Graham could do, though, man. Oh, that's helmet to helmet. That's not targeting?
That's why I asked you, bro. Have you seen targeting?
They not calling it, huh? They not calling it today.
There was a Central State game, nigga led with helmet down, nigga got subbed out right after. Trainer said, "Come here, let me talk to you, bro." Look shaken up. That's what I'm like.
Let me talk to you. He didn't know where he was, huh?
I'm like, bro, did they be calling targeting, bro? Or what?
Right. I'm going to have to really watch this Grambling State film again and figure out why they couldn't stop the run like this. But a lot of times there were players there. They just weren't making tackles. Like, guys are running by the quarterback, running by the running back in the backfield, like literally missing out on TFLs because they don't know where the ball is. See what you got, Graham. They're not sending any pass rush at you, man. Yeah, Miles Crawley might hit over 300 this game. Right now we at 250. He's getting the ball at the 20-yard line. He could get over 3 bills. Christopher Zealous has 15 rushes for 114 yards. Darren Butts has 14 rushes for 103 yards.
He's getting 15 yards per rush, bro. Close to it.
Right.
Probably 14.
Miles Crawley just fitting into these holes right now, man. Look, this game's pretty much, I don't want to say it's over, but this game's winding down, and as it's winding down, if I'm Grambling, one thing I could take away from this is that we got an offense. We damn sure got an offense. Defensively, we're undisciplined. But offensively, we can go. We can probably go with a lot of different teams in the SWAC. Because this was really, they got 25 points, and it was a inconsistent offensive attack today. We saw a Grambling State team that at times looked really good on offense and at times really sputtered into a lot of 3-and-outs. So, looking at this game, you got some takeaways. There are some great drives. You got some 12-play, 80-yard drives. Slap that fly. Got some 12-play, 80-yard drives, and then you also got some drives that go 3 plays, 4 yards. You know, and it was too much of those in the middle of the game, in the second quarter. You know what I mean? And towards the latter half of the first quarter too, to where if you're playing against a team that already understands their offensive identity, like Hampton, they know they're gonna do this read option. They're gonna keep it on the ground, and they're gonna grind you out for 4 quarters. If you only grinded against them for about a quarter and a half, that's not enough to win it. And I think Grambling's offensive attack just wasn't consistent enough to win this game. But I do think they have a good offensive attack. I mean, if you keep the ball in Miles Crawley's hands, give him enough possessions, you can win a game.
Your defense also need to get some stamina, bro.
Right. Oh, Deuce. Lamborghini.
They started losing steam with the game online. The offense still fighting a little bit.
Right. The defense was like, we tired, coach. We tired, coach. The defense was feeling it, man.
That penalty didn't help that either at the end, though.
Rough in the pass. I mean, PI.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
no,
bro.
Holding.
Yeah, holding. Yeah. Come on. On what? Third and four, something like that. Come on, man. Good pass, Miles. I told you getting over 3 bills. Miles Crawley gonna leave you in the game, yo. If it's one thing you can take from this game, Grambling, Miles Crawley will leave you in it, bro. Defensively, you need stops. Because think about it. Today, you're literally expecting Miles Crawley to score 40 points to win you a game in his first start at Grambling. Is that reasonable?
I ain't gonna lie, he thought that earlier, he scored.
Nah, facts. If he let that go when he was still running, it's over. I think he saw him late. Because he was waiting in the back of the defense like, bro, I outran the defense. I outran cover 4.
I mean, I don't know, because that corner looked like he passed them off for some reason. Because the corner pointing like, wait a minute, he open.
Oh,
like,
we almost scored that.
And the safety like, wait a minute, you supposed to be guarding him. Like,
yeah, right. I thought you had it. Yeah, I think, not facts. That was a weird play. But Miles Crawley, man, he's over 300 yards right now. He should have kept that. There you go. Go around. Go. Shout out to the swag homies. Timeout. We got to get settled, bro. We can't get out of here with no points. Because that got blown up.
He almost broke.
He didn't have the speed to get that corner on 8. A great tackle. 18, great tackle. Third and goal right here. They didn't use their timeout. The clock isn't rolling, though. Who'd use their time? Maybe Hampton used a timeout? I can't say enough about Miles Crawley, though, man. Can't say enough. He's keeping them in this game. From my calculation, they started the 20-yard line. They're up to about 80 yards passing on this drive, which would put my boy Miles Crawley at about 320 yards passing today, man. A very good performance from a first-time starter. Here we go. Third and goal, 59 seconds to go. Bro, the door opened one time and the fly just came right in. He like, I can't wait. That's crazy. That's in there. Lamborghini Williams touchdown. Here we go. So it's going to be 32-35 right now. We still got a game. We'll finish the game. End of this game, we're going to see if they go for 2 or if they actually kick a field goal. They haven't done that all day. But also, we're going to see an onside kick here. Graham still has a chance. We have life. Where there's a will, there's a way. And right now, we're going to have a possible 3-point game depending on if Grambling can make this field goal. What you got, 38? This is your first PAT of the day, man. Why haven't they been kicking PATs?
The kicker ain't that nice. Or
right.
They feel like they need the extra one.
Like something going on with the clock again. Come on, 38. What you got? I can't front. This is if you're gonna lose a game and you're Grambling and have something actually decent to take away from this game, this is the way you want to lose it. Put up 32 points. Oh, he missed the damn field goal. That's why they haven't kicked him, bro. I knew it, man. I knew it.
I said it.
He was wide right.
He not 53. He's 38. That's really their PAT name.
Bro, that just took out all the energy from the sideline. Did you see that?
Yeah, they was all hot.
I just watched all the Grambling star players just look in disgust. Even Lamborghini Williams, he just scored a touchdown just now. He like, bro, are you serious? You know what I mean? It's winning time. We ready to win. Do you want to win? Like, don't even talk to bro. Miles Crawley hugging him and shit. Soft ass nigga, man. Leave him alone, man. Look, thank you, bro. That's what coach talking about. Leave his ass alone, bro. What the fuck is crying ass? Leave him alone, homie.
Nah, he was about to start crying.
Hey, cry, nigga.
That's the nigga from the Browns.
That's Hugh Jackson, yeah.
Oh, God, Hugh Jackson.
6-play, 80-yard touchdown right
That's
there.
crazy. Moment too big.
Too damn big. But they still gonna try though with the onside kick, man. And when I was calling somebody soft, I was calling a kicker soft. I wasn't calling Miles Crawley soft. He ain't soft. The kicker that's moping on the sideline, you soft, bro. Get that soft shit out of here. On the sideline walking all slow. Like, oh my God, man, I can't believe it, guys. Like, we can't fucking believe it. What you mean?
You can't believe it. I can't believe it.
We thought we was trying to win. Hampton, they never came out in onside kick recover formation before. He
not getting into no parties.
Yeah, he not invited.
They finna fly back, bro. He gonna try to walk to the Q's party. Like, nah, bro, you missed that kick.
The homie not invited.
Get up out of here, bro.
Thanks. I mean, I use your phone, Mal, so I call the pizza in. We got a little chance.
What you about to order? Get tummies.
Nah, it's Domino's. Are you kidding me? Nah, probably pizza. Real maps bro. Hey, keep him updated, T-Mac.
Okay, man.
Oh, yeah, he flew out.
Yeah. We getting lit right now, man. We getting ready for this outside kick now.
T-Mac in the building. TYS.
Oh, my! He did have a chance, bro. Ain't nobody was right there to run. They special teams low key kind of sus for that, bro. But that's a good, bro. 3 skips on the special teams. That's what you hope for.
But I mean, a lot of niggas be trying to go for the ball. That's when you gotta hit. You just start if you start hitting the first one, you start hitting them niggas. You gotta hit them niggas first. Then the ball is a little bit more, and niggas start trying to be scared to get the ball.
Look at this, that front line, bro. He not even blocking. What? Oh no, 13 just slow. That's all.
He said he just slow. That's all.
Yeah, that's all. Ain't nothing you can do about that.
No burners.
They had a chance though. That was a nice offside kick by the kicker.
I'm not shaking my hands over that shit.
He can't.
Was too scary.
He can't kick the field goal, but he could. You know what I'm saying? They might got something with that.
I was their kicker, bro. I was 16. If he didn't kick the field goal, 38.
Hey, then he need to go kick the field goal now.
38 was scary, dog.
Hey, 16 might get an upgrade next week.
They about to kneel it out.
Dang, Hugh, man, you gotta win. Hugh. Hey, what other game we supposed to be watching?
Southern versus Alabama State.
Oh yeah. Who you going for?
My team is what's called FAMU, so I ain't.
Oh, you mess with FAMU?
Yeah, I picked a team this year. FAMU and my D2 team is Tuskegee.
Tuskegee? Wait, what you like about somebody at Tuskegee?
A lot of Inglewood niggas. So everybody from Inglewood High School is going to Tuskegee too, bro. And they got a new stadium. So that shit.
For real? Hey, Tuskegee finally got a new stadium?
Like, honestly, they built shit on today. Today,
shoot, anything better, bro. When I went on a visit, bro, that weight room was dumb hot, bro. I couldn't.
Yeah, bro. That's why niggas be going out to like HBCU, like Fisk and stuff like that, bro. A lot of stuff need to be hot, bro, and it's not AC up in there, bro.
It was old, bro. Man,
my D3 hooked me up, bro. When I first got to Knox, bro, they put in a new weight room. Was loving it, bro. AC'd up.
Oh man, so Hampton pulls out the win, man. 35-31. Yo, you're right. Hey, Hampton lit though. I used to live down the street from Hampton.
Swear.
Yeah, Hampton and Hampton High on me. That's how I met AI, bro. On me. I met AI. And
you really from Virginia?
No, I'm not from Virginia.
Did you move out there?
My grandfather from Virginia. He from South Carolina, but he was out there.
Okay.
He was a head sheriff out there. And
that's hard.
Yeah, he worked for NASA out there too. So, yeah, I was just out there. I would live with him for like 6 months because I was gonna try to play before I went to JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
And out here, I was gonna try to play in Virginia, Cause when I first went to Southwest, I was like 17, bro, and I was only like 100 pounds. So Southwest told me like, I mean, you can suit up, you good enough to suit up, but you're not gonna really play like that, cause you're a freshman, you undersized, no opponent playing. So my coach taught me how to do the credits. You know, the JUCO credits where you only get 11 credits so your clock don't start. Yeah, they did that for me, and I went to Virginia, bro, and then the school I went to out there, this program got shut down, bro.
How'd it finish? Oh, it's over.
Yeah, what, you remember the name of the school?
Mm-hmm.
Name of the school?
Let's see, man. I don't even remember the name of the school.
31-35. Damn. All right.
JUCO, what was it though?
Recapping the game. Go ahead, y'all finish your
combo. It was JUCO, for sure. Go ahead, go what you were saying. That's more important.
Get into it, man. So, Grambling took a tough loss just now, man. 31-35. I did like what I saw at Grambling. I think this was actually one of the better games of the weekend. And we got to see a lot from both teams. Big takeaways, Grambling has found their quarterback. Last year, they went through 4 different quarterbacks, weren't able to find who was going to be the actual guy for them. This year, Miles Crawley comes out, throws for 320 yards in game 1, right? Solidifies his spot as QB1. Has a decent relationship with backup quarterback Julian Calvez. They got a whole handshake going on. So I'm hopeful for Grambling's offense. Now, the Grambling defense, right, we're going to talk about depth and what they really need to move forward. They got to be able to stop the run, man. If you're going to be formidable in the SWAC, a conference that loves to run the ball, you're going to have to be able to stop the run, right? And as good as Sundiata Anderson is, as good as some of those interior linemen, like I think his name was Javon Carter, 6'5", nose tackle. As good as these guys are, if you can't stop the run or don't have any play recognition for the run, it means nothing. You know, you won't get as many tackles for loss. We saw countless times Grambling was in the backfield making plays, right? Mm-hmm. Or Grambling was in the backfield missing the tackle and it goes for 50 yards, 40 yards. We spoke about how even though Hampton had a couple red zone attempts, they weren't on the goal line very often because they kept scoring from big plays, scoring from 30 yards out, 40 yards out, scoring from 50 yards out. They relied on big plays because the Grambling defense wasn't disciplined enough to make tackles in open field at times, make the right reads on read options, or even blown coverages downfield. We saw the first couple touchdowns in the air for Hampton come from some blown coverages by Grambling. The first blown coverage, I couldn't tell what it was. I thought it was in cover 2 at first.
Yeah,
it was. They
we
caught.
Was really dissecting that play, bro.
Right, they ran trips out of the boundary, and this is Spectrum. They ran trips out of the boundary. Actually, you can go to back out to ESPN and then find that Southern game. They ran trips out of the boundary, ran a verse play. There was one safety out there covering 2 or 3 guys. That's a problem. The next drive coming down, they run a trick play, fake read option to the Y pop, right, tight end pop down the seam. The Grambling defense all look disoriented. He catches the ball. One guy tries to tackle him. He drags that guy into the end zone. And now all of a sudden, Howard's up by 2 scores on Grambling. Those plays are the difference in a close game. You see, if you're a Grambling State fan, you could have won this game, right? The game was 31-35. Given those mishaps on defense, if those don't happen, you got to believe you'll win this game. And looking at your offense and how they turned it on in the second half, you got to believe in your team and that you guys actually have a chance. I think there were some times where I don't think guys gave up, but it seemed like the fatigue set in a lot, right? Especially for this Grambling State defense. And when fatigue steps in sometimes, everybody can't answer the call, man. Yeah. Injuries happen, cramps happen. You have to be mentally ready and physically ready to go into battle. And towards the end of the game, man, it looked like Graham was starting to wear down. That Hampton run game was too much. All right, Unc. That run game was just a little bit too much for him, man. It seemed like they were at times they were on their heels. I saw Grambling defense playing on their heels a lot today. At first they had a hard time pass coverage. They shored that up a little bit. And from there, they couldn't figure out the run defense, right? And not only with running backs, it was really with the quarterback too. So tough sledding for Graham, man. Hopefully they can come back. What's going on? What's up?
Peyton's upstairs with your dog.
Okay. Chilling. Oh, you leaving?
I'm going to go to this pizza place.
Okay. Are you going to get pizza too?
Right. Yeah. Kevin just told me turned me on to a place in West End.
You got to go on a solo date. We'll be here.
Okay. If you want something,
Nah, it's fine. I'm about to get some for us. It's all good. She going to eat her, man. But yeah, that's what I mostly got for Graham. If you're a Hampton fan, man, the Hampton Knights, shout out to the Hampton Knights.
Is it on?
Hampton been doing their thing. Yeah, it should be on right now. Hampton did their thing. It looked good in this game. Not too much to recap for Hampton. Y'all found y'all quarterback. Christopher Zell is y'all quarterback. He's the guy. But yeah, that was a good stream, man. We're going to hop on with the Southern stream next. We're going to find that game for y'all. But peace, though, man. It's your boy Kelly Flicks. Malk in the back, man.
Sir.
Let's go ahead and pan everybody in here. So, T-Mac was in there, man. Mac was in there the whole time. Doing it up. That's the first stream of the day. Now we got the next watch party coming. Y'all go ahead and just hop on to the Southern watch party stream. We're going to start that one shortly.